When I started out, I was unsure. I thought I knew all that I needed, didn't know what to expect. But when my walls came down, I saw the truth. All along something was missing, and I think you'll see it too. This is where the magic happens. This is where the magic lives. Our friendships weave together stronger. The bonds grow deeper, lasting longer. And the greatest spell you'll know is how the magic of friendship grows. And no matter how much time goes by, the party will still be here with some fun new games to try. Big adventures waiting, obviously, long as we're still here together. We'll be flying happily. This is where the magic happens. This is where the magic lives. Our friendships weave together stronger. The bonds grow deeper, lasting longer. And the greatest spell there is how the magic of friendship gives. And it's something true to pass on down to generations yet to come. And we'll never stop believing in the generosity of the friendships we've won. And because the love that I feel for every single living creature is something that is real. Friendship happens so naturally. Oh, and how I used to wonder what friendship could be. This is where the magic happens. This is where the magic lives. Our friendships weave together stronger. The bonds grow deeper, lasting longer. And the greatest spell you'll know is how the magic of friendship grows. How the magic of friendship grows.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, every pony. Sorry for the tearjerker to start things off. I was just feeling emotional tonight, so I wanted to start it off with a positive vibe this evening. And yeah, that one hurts, but you know what? It's so good. Anyway, hello, every pony. How you doing, Danny? Hello, Flurry. Hello, Fidget. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Starfire. Hello, Red. Getting things going, let me jump into stream chat and we will hang with the Elements crew. It hurts for the right reasons, right? Exactly. All right, let's go. Hey, Lunar.
Hey, Tusk.
That's fucking rude. How are you tonight, my friend?
I'm good.
Good. I'm glad. Let me draw up.
I suggest watching Fuji Tech for a second. Are you ready for the surprise?
Fuck no, I'm not. All right, let's go. Oh snap! Did
Right.
you really do a raspberry? Oh,
Mhm.
oh, that's beautiful. Wait, now I gotta figure out gotta find it. Where the hell did I put you, you stupid? There it is. Found Fujitech. There you are. So many overlays. Gonna crank that up a little bit here. Look at that! That is a cute base.
E.
Oh, I like that. Colors are
Sakura Kitty.
adorable. Look at the Saku Kitty. Yeah, that looks like
Yeah.
Saku Kitty. Saka Kitty does amazing work. Oh, I like what you did with the mane over the eye. That's really cool.
Yeah.
You just noticed that Star Song has arson in their in their name. Oh my. Am I gonna have to do? Am I gonna have to do Flame Main Star Song now to? All right. I will keep the Fuji tech because I'm not in potato mode yet. Let me get the music going here. Takes me a second because I got to get the volume set properly.
Yeah. Which, funny enough, for all the Pegasi, for like around Halloween, what I'm gonna do is have pet ponies.
Oh God, bat ponies. No, I love bat ponies. They're super cute, but Star Song will never be a bat pony. I apologize. That one
Except
is.
for Pegasi.
Oh, for the Pegasi? Yeah, I can see Pegasi.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I think I've done the we've touched on the alicorn concept, which I was reticent to do, but it came out really well. She will always be unicorn, or I guess alicorn occasionally, but unicorn is that's her identity. It's what she does.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Because
get.
I have a lot of. Basically, I have a lot of Pegasi, so I just like, you know what?
Hmm.
Pet ponies.
You know what I
Hey,
like?
Flurry.
I like bat ponies. Hey, Flurry, how is ya?
The potato.
That is. I'm working on you tonight, Inkwell. How are you tonight, Flurry?
E.
E. Wait,
Back to potato.
isn't that like a meme? E.
E. E. E. E. E.
Are you a bat now? Are you a
I
very?
mean, technically, have you never actually taken like more than 3 seconds to look at the character that I use for my streaming stuff?
Oh, I haven't. I mean, I've looked at your character's art that you've sent, but it's just as far as I know, it's a mare in a t-shirt, unicorn. Tell me, are you actually a bat pony with just like really, really understated wings, or did I miss that part?
No, I'm just gonna send you the art piece again and tell you to look a little closer to the face.
All right. Yeah, we have had some extensive discussions. It's way up there. Well, I see the fangies, so
The ear tops, the fangs, the slit pupils.
yeah, but where are the wings
I traded the wings.
for a horn? So
I'm a horny horse.
you're a vampire unicorn?
Sure, let's go with that.
It's like the bat features are like vampire, right? And I'm looking at it and I'm like, without the wings, they're not a bat. So you must be a vampire unicorn. It just
No,
yeah,
just unicorn thestral.
baticorn.
Batacorn.
I like it. It's cool. It's a great design. But yeah, I was looking at the whenever I was looking at you, I was looking at your most recent piece done by. Oh, you know what? I didn't notice the. You're right. And this is the Let me pull up what I'm looking at so everybody can just like actually see it, so I'm not just like talking to nothing. This is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at it closely, and you're right. I see the features now. Slit pupils. I just thought that was the style for the drawing. I thought that was like the anime fang, and then
Nope.
luscious boobs. But and yeah. Without the wings, my brain just didn't click. Because I thought this was all just stylistic variations. But nah, you're right. Now
Nope,
that I'm looking at it, you're a bat.
I was
Bat.
stuck between doing bat and unicorn, so I just went, you know what? Baticorn. Let's go.
Baticorn it is. Hey, Soldier, how are you?
It's me.
It's me, Wario.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wario.
Wow.
I should probably not do that. I'd be inviting Duppy to comment on my lack of Italian.
I love Italian food.
So do I. Italian food is great. And
Pasta.
And I gotta tell you, it's really fun to troll in Italian with the way that Americans do their Italian food. Oh man, it's
You
great.
break the pasta.
I don't make. I mean, I know how to make pasta, but you know, all I do is put in some like, I don't know, canned marinara sauce. Usually the
I eat
Rouse,
it.
the
I
Rouse
eat it raw. I mean, plain
pasta just by itself.
pasta and then powdered Parmesan.
Powdered Parmesan
I
isn't
am
too bad.
Jack
It's
Raspberry.
just finely textured cheese. That's all. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Um, I did break Duffy the other night though. Whenever we were talking about, you know, one of my favorite pasta dishes. It's very simple. We just use some like what do they call it? Hold on. There's a particular type of pasta. It's like short tubes. Um, I think it's fettuccine, but I'm not entirely sure.
No, fettuccine is like long, flat noodle.
Okay,
I want to say penne, but penne might be too long.
it was penne. I think it was penne. Hey, Whip, good to see you.
Hello.
So I was using I used penne, and then I put butter in it, and then because I'm a fucking weirdo, I like to put in teriyaki sauce. And like,
I'm just staring at Stacy now.
stare at the Stacy. She deserves staring at.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hi, Stacy.
Please. Hi.
so I was so the response to that was a very prolonged silence. And then she goes, "Okay." He was not pleased with my idea of using teriyaki sauce on pasta. It was
Oh,
It was
speaking
humorous.
of that, I had food from a restaurant called P.F. Chang's, and I got teriyaki chicken there.
yum. Who doesn't love P.F. Chang's? P.F. Chang's is great. Yeah, so I just realized I fucked
It
up with the
is.
shading. What are you shading? There it is. Yeah, I like P.F. Chang's. It's don't get me wrong, it's not great. It's not great Chinese food, but it's good.
I mean, compared to like Pele and some other places that I have around me, P.F. Chang's is basically the best
I
from
mean-
where I am.
I would agree that it's better than, I don't know, fucking, what's that really? There's a big, what the hell is it called? It was a chain, a
Hong Kong
chain
buffet?
place. What?
Hong Kong buffet.
That maybe I've never been. God, I was trying to think of it. There's this one. It's like Panda something or other. Panda Express.
Uh,
Yeah, that guy. Those guys are like, blah. Why? Why are you even trying? But whenever
They give you really big drinks though.
that's true. And so it's better than that. But you know, living in Seattle, as I do, I am lucky to have a whole lot of people who are, you know, from China, with a lot of local type of restaurants. And when you have had Chinese food made by native Chinese people, oh my god, oh, the taste buds, they
I should
explode.
lure you over to my side of the state so we can go to a buffet here.
That sounds fun. You know, except for the salt. I have to be really careful.
Yeah, there's a Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet here that is run by Chinese immigrants. I can't understand half the words they say.
All you need is ni hao. Ni hao is great.
And they make some of the best authentic Chinese food I've ever had.
Seriously,
And it's an all-you-can-eat buffet, so you can just scarf yourself until you're fucking sick.
seriously, the best thing about diversity is the fucking food. I mean, there's a reason I'm fat, you know? I could eat Indian
Same.
curry until the day I die. Like, give me mango curry every day for the rest of my life, and I will be beyond happy. Thank you, Starfire. I'm on the right layer. I am sipping on my
You'll
tea.
be a happy Hans.
Mango bat.
Oh yeah, yes, Mango Bat. I am speaking of mangoes. I am drinking mango green tea right now, and it's so good.
Mango green tea.
Yes, it is really tasty. It's a mango Ceylon. I love it,
I'm
and
making my mouth water, damn it.
yeah, and
I want green tea.
it's really tasty. I really like it. I'm really sad because I can't put green tea in milk. You know, I'm doing the arm
Yes,
the
you can.
I'm doing the arm, the work your limbs buy now, Starfire, because you got it before I was able to get started. And I know you like can, but you know, just because you can doesn't mean you should. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's an authentic Asian style drink where they put some freaking cream, like heavy cream, into
Yeah,
a
but
cup
not
of green tea and make
but
milk tea. out
not
of it.
like milk. You know, I don't have cream. I have milk.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, I'm lactose intolerant too, but that doesn't ever stops me.
I mean, I'm with the
Exactly.
It
other.
never stopped
Same.
me either.
I still eat so much milk.
I am definitely not lactose intolerant, and I am so glad about it. Honestly, I eat so many milk products. It's stupid.
The
But
pain can't stop me.
I've never been able
Oh,
to
I don't get pain.
see green tea
do.
is weird.
I
I've
just,
never.
I just get diarrhea.
Oh, great,
Ugh.
gross.
Okay then.
I just
That-
get cramps and gassy.
Oh.
That's a universal. Let's not talk about bodily that kind of stuff on stream. Yeah, I don't like milk in green tea. I think it tastes weird. I don't know why. And it's like I can't put sugar in it either. You know, with green tea you have to put honey. I don't know if it's probably just my taste buds. You know, I like teriyaki
I don't think
sauce.
I've ever had green tea with honey in it. No,
It's
I don't
really
think I have.
tasty. I find that it works well with the earthy flavor of green tea.
I mean, I rarely use sugar as well, so you know.
I love.
There's
See,
a- there's
I
a lot there that's just like I don't do much of that.
I like tea straight. I like it. I like tea in all forms. You know, it doesn't matter what kind of tea it is. It can be good no matter how you make it. I mean, there's an old riddle. You want to hear it?
Sure.
How do you make the perfect cup of tea?
How?
Make it yourself.
Hmm.
You know, and it's snarky, but it also refers to the fact that everybody's individual tea tastes are completely unique. 6, 7, 8, 9. Darling. Ugh. Anyway. Alright, I am all worked up. The limbs are ready to go. I'm going to do the wrist squeezies next once I can find my kidney. Shh.
What?
Jiminy Christmas. No, I have
Did you lose it?
I have a little squeezy hand thing that's in the shape of a kidney.
Oh. I thought you lost your kidney.
No, those were lost a long time ago. That's why I go to
yeah.
dialysis. All right, 10-minute timer has been done. No swearing, you pickled piece of monkey cheese. That's right. I called you a pickled piece of monkey cheese. Bring it.
What kind of cheese does monkeys make?
What?
Probably the same kind of cheese humans would make.
Goat milk
I don't know.
cheese.
I mean, why don't you ask the monkeys?
But yeah, why don't you just
I
ask
did,
them?
but then they just threw their shit at me.
I was gonna say
Oh.
Dvornik's not here. I'm sorry.
That's one just why I said it.
I'm sure Dvornik would know. I mean, as long as you make some kind of milk, you could make cheese out of it. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that, you know, I don't really want to think about it, but there's probably human and horse milk out there somewhere. I mean,
Somewhere in
sorry,
the world,
cheese.
but-
Sounds,
Sure.
honestly, it just, coconut? I don't think, no, I think it has to be whey. Has to be biological milk to make
I like-
cheese.
You can't use like the synthetic milk that they've made.
If it doesn't have whey in it, then you can't make cheese out of it.
Ah.
It's one of the unfortunate side effects.
I like my milk chewy.
I mean, I've heard and I've tried goat cheese, sheep cheese, plenty of cow cheese. I had yak cheese once.
Ooh.
That was
I had
interesting.
feta cheese, and it
That's
was
goat.
disgusting, and I hated it.
Oh, goat cheese is great. It's just you got to use it in the proper application. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily taste right. Hey, Psycho, good to see you. Yeah, I gotta look that up now, and I'm wondering. This is probably gonna fucking. Ah, shit. I broke it.
The feta that I had was in a salad.
I swore. Damn it. Okay. Well, all right, Psycho. Bring it. What am I doing?
Luna.
You want to add Luna? That's my punishment?
Oh, let VC decide.
Better balloon.
It is a thing. Okay. Well, yes. Human cheese is a thing.
That sounds disgusting.
Yup, I'm not gonna go any further than that. That is all I want to know about that subject, and I have no desire to pursue it any further. I am for once going to exercise some measure of discretion. Okay, guys.
Gordon
The
Ramsay.
mouse cheese.
I mean, if it's a mammal,
Wait.
Mice create milk.
there
It
you
would
go.
probably take
How
a
about we
really long
stop
time,
talking about
but you
this?
could try.
Guys, I'm gonna respect Stormy's request and let us move on to other
Yeah.
topics. Okay, guys.
Yeah, I'm good for I'm good with that.
Zombie has requested that I let you guys decide my punishment. What is my punishment for failing, for swearing within 2 minutes?
Drink water.
Become
Speaking in
more-
I would
accent.
say. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say an accent as well.
Okay, well, hold on. Drink water is out of the concept because I have to do measured. I have to be measured with my fluids, so I'm not gonna allow myself to come to physical harm.
No, I meant like drink like the water that you should be drinking.
Oh, that's my punishment. Well, that's very kind.
Yeah.
Stormy, did you say something?
I said speaking in accent.
Okay, that sounds about right. 2 out of 4 works.
Scottish.
Look, suddenly a change of subject. Thank you, Starfire.
Scottish.
All right, give me the question. Hey, you know what's awesome? Other subjects. I just
What about a Scottish accent?
a Scottish accent. All right. I'm a little paranoid about that because usually, I mean, Danny was usually laughing like hell at my accents, but Scottish was fucking silent. It's like that's got me concerned, you know. It's like, did I fuck up? Is that bad? But I'm gonna
Is
give
this
it a
when
go.
Star gets canceled?
Tell you about a random fish. Alright then, let's talk about one of my favorite fish that happens to exist on the planet. It's very simple. It's called the paddlefish, and it's a freshwater fish from the southwest and southeast of the United States. It's lovely. Kind of looks like a freshwater shark, and they're really large. Give me a moment, and I'll pull up a picture for you. They're very interesting creatures. Truly wild. They look like basking sharks whenever they hunt, which is kind of fun. Alright, here we go. Twilight Sparkle. Alright, here you be, the paddlefish, and it's all of its weird mouthed glory. Meet the paddlefish. I right love this little creature.
What the-
What the heck is that?
It's a paddlefish. They're great. I love them. They're really big. They live deep in rivers, really slow-moving rivers, and they have a tendency to breed in these deep, slow-moving rivers. And you can tell by the way that they eat, believe it or not, that they actually eat plankton. Go figure. Freshwater plankton. You don't think it's a thing, but you know that green in the water there? That be plankton. It's all over the damn place.
Yes, I see.
Anyway, what's really interesting about these guys? That's because of the way that they eat, guys. What the? Oh, very good. That happens to be the music that I'm listening to, and Flurry talking to her cat. All right, so the large gills, as you can see, they have a bunch of equipment deep inside of them called the gill rakers, and the gill rakers are used to filter out water and oxygen, but they also function as capture material. So whenever they close their mouth, it releases gathered food into their throat. They open their mouth like that because it allows them to bring in the maximum amount of water and volume to push through their body. And when they have the maximum amount of body, the area it pulls in more food per bite, so it makes it more efficient for them. Now, one of the things that's really cool about them is you can see they're really crazy fins. For example, this wee beastie right here, like the dorsal fin, is placed way back on the body of the fish, which is really, really fleshy. Typically, it would be most fish would have a more modern type of fish would have a less fleshy fin. It would be more transparent or more rayed. These guys look a lot more like sharks, and they have a similar bone structure. But this is a very prehistoric, very old fish. Very, very old. They spend a lot of time just chilling on the bottom. And yet, if you're from the American South, especially from, say, the southeast of the country, South America, Florida, Louisiana, any of that area, that's where they really spend a lot of their time. They have a tendency to congregate below dams because dams have a lot of low pressure at the low end, and it allows them to gather food and bury their eggs rather simply, so they don't have to get washed away by the various currents. If you want to know what they look like when their mouths are closed, they look slightly different, but they're still very cool.
One hell of schnoz.
The schnoz, the paddle, or in the proper terminology, is called the rostrum. The rostrum is actually really useful because it carries large amounts of electroreceptors. It's similar to the lateral line on most other fish, but in a way it allows them to sense the world around them. But because of the fact that they live in very deep, very dark, very murky water, they need to be able to sense things using organs other than their eyes. And it's akin, if you really think about the way these things work, they come across as if they were like a ranged sense of touch. They can basically use that rostrum of theirs as an electrical generator that senses electrical fields. And it would be basically like being able to reach your fingers out about half a mile beyond you and touch things at a distance. So it's similar to how they actually perceive the world around them. So as they look for food, they're actually feeling their way across the dark water that they live in. They're kind of endangered because, as you can tell, the water they live in is rather deep, rather dark. But this is in rivers, which is where they actually spend most of their time. So they don't get a chance to breed in lakes, for example. They get predated upon as youngins, so they get eaten. And humans rather like them as well. They're quite tasty from what I've heard. And their roe, also known as their eggs, is used as a form of caviar. They have a very, very long gestation period, and they take a long time to get to full maturity. And as you can see, a mature paddlefish is 7 to 8, sometimes upwards of 10 feet long. They're big creatures, big old beasties. And so they're delicious, breed slow, and have a trouble with their environment because we keep having a tendency to put dams and shit in, which unfortunately, absolutely. Oh wow, that timer was up a few minutes ago. My bad. Anyway, I was just like, I was fucking into that. Anyway, but yeah, these guys are they're one of my favorite freshwater fish. They look like they belong in the ocean. They look like a fast swimmer, but they're really a lot more chill. They really like slow water, and I just think they're neat. They're really, really, really old. Here's a good example of what the habitat looks like, which is where they live. Very deep, very slow water.
Oh wow, that's a beautiful picture then.
Yeah. I think this is out of, let me see here. So this is out of, I think it's Tennessee is where, oh, this is Victoria, BC. Oh, that's lovely. So yes, there are some they live in the American Southeast and all the way across the eastern seaboard and up into the southern Canada. So cool.
Wow.
Yeah. And as you may be aware, they're related to sturgeons, so. Well, actually, most people probably aren't aware of that. That's fucking weird. And generally, probably not many people have ever heard of a paddlefish. Honestly, they don't exactly get a whole lot of screen time. But yeah, there's your random fish fact. Thank you for the request. I hope you guys enjoy looking at the guy in the future. Now, back to the horse. I have to go back and grab all my reference art that I came up with. Say again?
Sorry, brain.
Oh, I can barely hear you, so I didn't catch anything from that.
Fantastic. You didn't need to hear that.
Nah, I don't know. I kind of like random brain, random. I want to use a different word, but it would be proper, but it would be very immature. We can't handle that word, at least not on stream. Let me see here. Where did I put your references? Damn it, Inkwell.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Found you. You exist. All right, back to it.
I am back.
Bienvenue.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, back. I'm Dad.
No, I said I am the bat. I am Bat
Oh.
Raspberry.
Batberry.
I thought you said back.
Batberry.
Batberry. It's like Flutterbat, but very sweet. Okay, so I think that particular. Hey, this is the first time I've drawn Inkwell. Inkwell, you're pretty.
I sent what I was mumbling to you in DMs.
Very good.
And it'll make more sense when you hear it.
Very good. Inkwell, you're pretty. I think you're gorgeous. I like you. My name is Scootaloo. You're making noises, but not making any sense there, Stacy.
I was just talking to myself.
Were you really singing the Mr. Ed theme?
Yes.
No.
His name is Mr. Ed. All right.
Of course, that is the horse. The name is Mr. Ed.
Right? I love that song. Okay.
Oh,
Next-
my bad.
that sounded like it hurt. What did you do? Pop a vessel?
Nope. Been sitting up for hours.
I've got to do
Yeah, I
a
heard
quick
that
emergency
posture.
into Walmart. The Wally World.
Oh, the glasses. The glasses. That's a good point. I'm sorry I forgot. My name is Scootaloo. To the sky. All right, let's give you some glasses. And you know what? They're super simple, so I should make a point not to forget them. Something that freaks me out about like horse glasses, though. Have you ever noticed that they just sit on the nose? They don't have anything that's like meant to hold them in place. I don't know if you've ever.
That's true.
They need. I mean, anybody who wears glasses know they need some sort of stabilizing element.
And I know that from firsthand because I am wearing the glasses right now.
Oh shit! Hey, Super Fox, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Having a good time over there? We are drawing Hanses. I'm a big fan of this one. He's really cool. I feel like I did relatively good making the face look, somewhere between masculine and feminine. I was really happy with that. Okay, so you use black outlines. The glasses are black. I can live with that. Circular. Yeah. Maybe they're orbicular. Should be relatively simple to come up with the classes. They cover most of the eye, but not all of it. Definitely significantly below.
I'm contemplating if I should play Slime Rancher 2 right now.
Something about ponies making teriyaki? What?
What?
I'm down with ponies making teriyaki. That sounds awesome.
What?
How do I feel about
Yes,
this?
I am contemplating if I should play Slime Rancher 2 or not.
Okay, Slimes of Tarot. Perfect. I'm sorry.
Slime Rancher.
Oh, okay. I'm
Or
having a
Slime
really
Ranch.
hard time hearing you. I apologize. And maybe I should just say, hey, I'm having a hard time hearing you instead of like coming up with stupid random words to fill it.
I don't know why my phone's being like that today.
Glasses, glass. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. I have a hard time singing this song. God, I love Koa's voice though. That is like my one major complaint about being born the way I was born. Man, I wish I could sing like somebody like Koa or Nami does, you know? My voice just can't handle it, and it sucks. I am not happy about that. Oh well, c'est la vie.
I never understand why September's always the low energy month.
Is it?
A lot of streamers have been having sleep schedule mess ups. And I've been like low energy myself.
Let me, I just got an Ember check from the family. 1 second.
Hmm?
I get real life Ember checks. They're like, send me pictures of Ember, please. Okay.
They got to have the pictures of the king.
Right? Everybody likes pictures of the Ember. You played Toy Story on NES, SNES, then Karate Kid on NES, then reacted to an MLP episode. That sounds like a fun a fun stream. I would watch that. Toy Story, huh? Karate Kid on NES was a pain. God, that game was hard. They're like, we ain't got good graphics, so we have to make it hard to compensate. Fuck you. No, well, at least it wasn't Battletoads.
It's really rigorous and night.
Good night.
Back.
Good night to whomever just said good night to you, Stormy.
I didn't say anything.
Oh. My bad. I'm hearing shit. Man, my ears are fucked tonight. Look at that.
Very.
Oh well, my bad. I will attempt to not be so close to weird in the future. Sorry. Which, as we know, for me is mostly impossible. Yeah. As I said, mostly impossible.
I get to relax for the rest of the night. Yay, because my back hurts like shit.
I like that lower slash of light, but I don't like the upper one. It's surprisingly difficult to do a straight line with freehanding. Line assist is helpful, but this Toy Story was too hard. Had to use an invincibility code. Oh man, you should try Battletoads. Seriously, Battletoads NES. It'll fuck you up hard. Those years pass, and we're finally here at last. Heaven knows I've missed you. Hey, I mean, if it's an emulator, then, you know, what's the harm? A little bit of... Ever played Battletoads with 2 players? Oh, they know the meme! Damn, I thought you were too young to know it. Banking on my age a little bit there. Guess it's not working for me this time. How's that, Inkwell? I think I like those glasses. Super simple, but pretty. It's brought me back to you. Stronger than I ever would before. All the darkness may deepen. It will take over again. Alright, side view. Next shot is the profile. And let's get started. Every time I look at this, I look at him like, oh, Ruby, you're so cute. She get them pretty eyes. Alright, next one is the scale there. You know about 2-player thing from Angry Video Game Nerd? Okay, you know why I know about it? It's because I had Battletoads, and I played it. I owned it for like 10 years, and you know what? I never got past the 3rd level. Ever. Hey, Manic.
Yeah, what's good?
How you doing, dude?
I'm doing good.
Good. Having a chill night tonight. Just a little bit of
That's good to
art
hear.
and working on character sheets, and if I finish with the character sheet tonight, which is highly unlikely, I'm gonna actually do as, I don't remember who suggested it, but someone said they wanted a Princess Star Song reactive, and
Oh, wow.
Oh.
so that'll be my next project. Because, you know, well, it's not gonna be Princess, it'll be Diva Stellaris, but you know how it is. Gotta get the Star Singer going.
Hmm.
I'm really happy because I got a decent amount of Stargazer work done today. More writing, so it will be coming further along. I've got the rest of the night is planned for the co-working session with after the stream tonight. It's going to be with Duppy, and I'm hoping to get episodes 6, 7, and 8 written tonight. So, got to get those. See, there's a process for this whole thing. You got to get your outline, then you write the story itself, then you do the art. So, my off time has been occupied with dialysis and Stargazer work. That reminds me, I'm up to the episode where I introduce Nebula and Stacy gets introduced. Sorry, Lunar gets introduced in episode. I think you get in episode 1, actually. Episode 2, 3. You're in episode 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get introduced in episode 3. Stormy, the first officers all get introduced in episode 2, with the exception of Starsong, Danny, and Lorelei. They're in episode 1.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. But so far Nebula is getting introduced in episode 6. And then it's going to be a 10-episode season, and then once the crew is established, then we'll be and the season is all written out, then I'll focus on doing the art, and we'll get everything all put up and running. This feels a little bit more structured than the way I was running it before, because I have like a guideline, and I have editing now. Thank you, Inkwell, you're a frickin' bro. Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to share it with you guys when it's getting there. I have 2 editors now, and one of them they're both awesome, but one of them has been very interactive. That would be Inkwell, and provided me with some fantastic feedback. Alright. I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to get to your pony. Like, I love the design. He's super cute, but it's just like, damn. Why is it taking me so long to get here, you know? I feel like a dumbass. Can't lie. It's alright. Everything feels like it's just too much, but you gotta let it in, even if it's tough. No, it gets gets better, now it gets better. We push through the weather, let it rain. Yeah. Yeah, that's an excuse. I'm not sure it's a good excuse, but it's an excuse. Sometimes it hurts to figure it out. Let it rain. Let it rain. Let it rain. Okay, next stop. Guidelines. Yar. Oh shit, Antonym? Danny, this one's for you! Gotta turn it up a little bit so, you know, everybody can enjoy it. Oh, I wonder. Maybe I can just do this. Oh yeah, there we go. I can actually just crank up the other volume. Neat. I don't have to actually turn it up in my head. I can just turn it up on stream. OBS is fun.
Yay.
I messaged some bounty over Tumblr last night. She said, "Roar X3 so that you love at first sight."
Yeah, can't sing.
Candy bracelets, now I'm
Just mumbling.
headed to class. I'm still 20%,
20%,
so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses
I love this song so
that you
much.
had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. She said, "Do you like waffles?" I said, "Hell yeah." Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain, a pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take and change. Use a two-edged sword.
Alright, let's start sketching.
I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. It's never too late to fall in love
What do I
with
do
the
with the other
world.
eyes?
Your past is not today, so say you're stride with
So we have
its
more of a
world.
3-point.
Yeah, we've all
Got it.
made mistakes before, that's the fact of life. But once you restate your heart, you'll be just fine. Now it's your life, you say it's on mine,
Nope.
on mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. Wanna drift to say some shit, just block that internet freak. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life.
Yeah, always gotta stop and listen to Antonym, you know? I wonder if Violet Pony will ever, like... As far as I can tell, Antonym is like Violet Pony's, I don't know, not their magnum opus, but it's definitely one of the better pieces they've released. And I wonder if she's ever gonna be able to, like, top it, you know? She makes some incredible music. I mean, all of her stuff is good. But there's very little that just has the, like, I don't know, the magnetism, you know, the draw that Antonym does.
Well, I just began having my fun.
Also, kind of speaks to my young adulthood. You know, all those websites and stuff are straight out of my childhood or out of my youth. How did I do your eyelashes? I gave you wings, but they don't need to be too big. Like a little bit. So what are we all doing tonight? Are we drawing?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I got done drawing, so my brain just goes like, okay, I made 2 reactive things. I am good.
What happened to Kill Me to Paza? I don't know. Is that a username?
What?
Was it a point pie? I don't know the name. Unicorn. I'm sorry, Red. I've never heard that name. Let me see if I have that song, or if it's the Kill Me to. Oh, great. Well, I killed Medium Monkey. Oh yeah, this song. I don't know. I really don't know what happened to them. I think they probably just, did what a lot of artists do, and they just, moved on. I know the singer is Raichi. Once the song is done, I'll go and see what I can find here. How did I do that? Move it, Twy, you're in the way. How dare you? Silly horse. So you said you're arting tonight there, Stormy? What you working on?
Mm-hmm.
What you working on?
Another Drakony.
Another Drakony. That's a really cool race you've come up with. And
Mhm.
actually I did a little bit of background info on how they work. I was working on them at least in Stargazer. They are the result of a magical experiment gone wrong.
Ooh.
And
Well, that's gonna fit perfectly with the new one I'm doing, because the new one I'm working on has smaller wings compared to the other two.
Nice. Well, so it's like, we have a Duppy. Hello, Duppy.
Hi.
Oh, that's right. You're in quiet mode. We don't have to be quiet, but you do.
Yes.
Haha.
Yeah,
We are.
sorry.
No worries.
Sweet
Good to see you.
I'm taking a break from my writing, so I thought I'd come and say hello.
Well, hello. It's always good to hear from you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa.
Mhm.
Ooh? No, just oh, whoa.
I said hello.
Hello. I need to drop your guys' voice. Oh, yes, that's right. So I managed to kill Media Monkey, so now I need to kill it again so that we can start it back up. Nova, I need you to come and resurrect my monkey. Yeah.
Oh no, you killed the demonic.
I suppose I could probably just sick shade on it.
Oh.
Oh god.
Hey, Shade, got a job for you. Where did it go? Alright, there you are. Goodbye. You were the weakest musical link. I don't know why I kill it so often. Poor thing is like constantly under siege. It's like I think it's on average I kill it once every stream. You know, it's just like everything just goes to hell in a handbasket. It's just like, fuck you, I don't want to play anymore. Well, guess what? You're stuck doing it, bitch. Deal with it. Where's my favorite pony music? There it is. Okay. Anyway, enjoy your lurk, Super, Fox. But anyway, the Draconese, I came up with the idea that they are the result of a magical experiment gone horribly wrong. They're kind of like, are you familiar with owl bears in the D&D worlds?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Well, owl bears are the result of a mad wizard crossing owls and bears.
Dang, who could have figured?
Go figure, right? But anyway, the result was a decent, like a really good monster that had a long longevity. They're really mean, and they breed like hamsters. So they do a lot of their populations, starting from a very few small individuals, absolutely blossomed. So my thought is that the Draconese, they were the result of a couple of experiments, and then turns out because of their composition, they're perfectly functional to interbreed with ponies and dragons. So
And it makes sense.
yeah, so they were easy to propagate their species and make more of them. So you're the result of probably 30 or 40 generations of magical, post-magical fail, but you have long since established yourself as a functional species
Yeah.
in the Stargazer
But
universe.
It could be known as a species instead of an experiment.
Exactly. And it's not exactly, it's not exactly a secret that you guys were an experiment, but
Yeah.
the cultural aspect of it is I'm still working on that part. But
Yeah. What I was figuring is there would be different types of Draconese, like, ones with really big wings or like really long tails, kind of like how Whiplash has it's the spikes on her tail.
yeah,
Like there would be different instead of just like the Draconese is all one species, but there would be like subspecies within that.
that would work. That would work fine. And as for like your origins on the ship, you can have any origin as far, the same as any pony, because the Draconese are an extant species that are, as far as we're concerned, are native to Aelia, and they don't have really much chance to. They haven't had a chance to like spread to other worlds yet. So you guys are native to Aelia, and that's it. There are no Draconese in the My Little Pony world.
Nope, there's only dragons.
There's only dragons. And whatever fucking wizard decided they wanted to go, hey, let's fuck with genetics and completely, play God and all that. Guess what? That didn't work well. But we got ourselves a chief security officer out of it, so I'm happy. And she is alive, which is a double good thing.
You might want me to be dead.
Well, if you do die, we have Nova. Stardrate,
True.
I just slammed my tea, thank you. And I'm sure I said something, but enjoy your lurk, Wireball. So, how far did you get along in your writing, Dub?
So far that my wrists are hurting, I wrote 5 pages. It's 2,500 words at the moment.
Wow.
And it's not elaborate because I decided to just go with my feelings, so just write the important things down, and then I'm going to, clean it up and add the rest, but I'm getting the thoughts down. And so far, yeah, there's a lot. I'm not even halfway through the things that I want to say.
Got a lot of stuff you want to say after all.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
My wrist literally hurt so bad.
Your voice?
I am
Oh, your
pain over it.
wrists. Okay.
Yeah. I'm taking a break because I literally cannot continue. It hurts too bad.
Oh man. Well, that's usually a point where you want to take, step back and take a break for like a
Yeah.
couple hours.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang out with you guys for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go out, have a little smoke, have a little bit of fresh air, and then, maybe study. I should study it also.
You should definitely study. It'll give your wrists a break, right?
Yeah, take a couple hours to be productive on something else, and then I'll come back to this when I can.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting back to Stargazer work tonight, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed getting so much productive time in these last couple of last week or so. It has been amazing. So happy with it.
Yep. I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too. How did I draw? I forgot. How do I draw hooves? Okay, that's how.
Plus, we gotta watch Rain. Said we were gonna watch like one episode of Blue. It's like 9 minutes, so we gotta.
Oh, we can definitely take a break at some point and watch 2 or 3 episodes if you want.
Yes, please.
All right, I don't know if you're still with us. I know you're not in voice chat anymore. What's his name? God, hold on. Fucking hell, Solder. I'm so sorry. You should. Oh my God, I have a horror story about that actually. My neighbor next to me in dialysis. I've already been known her for 2 weeks, and I know her name is Rachel, right? But I have forgotten her name after about 2 hours of being in the facility, literally every time. She is so annoyed at me. I had to finally break down and say, "Listen, I'm sorry, it's not you. I forgot my ex's name after we were married for 20 years, okay? My brain sucks." I promise you, it is not your fault. Hey, Inkwell. You, dude, with the hair. I have a question. Well, unicorn. Coffee, tea, juice, some kind of hot or cold beverage. Give me a liquid. Oh my. Well, I mean, don't think about it too hard, but, you know.
That's what she said.
Lol. It's too hard. The drink, not the other thing. Cocoa powder into it to make a mocha. Oh, wow. Man after my own heart. All right. Done. Thank you. Time to pull up a reference here, although I can already see it. If anybody redeems potato mode, I'm going to shoot something.
Tempting me.
I was using it as reference, and I just realized that you guys are fucking agents of chaos, so that's probably not a good idea.
You should have spoke up.
Yeah.
Because now you're just tempting me.
No, I'm just
Casey,
tempting.
Do it.
Fucking agents.
I would, but also for the fact of I thought that I'm getting low on points right now too.
Let's see, I only have 2,378 points, so...
You guys are saving your points. I appreciate that. Yay.
You said anything about saving.
Oh, who said it? My bad.
You're not safe from other people in chat.
Alright.
What do you need? What do you guys need? What do you want to activate?
So,
Potato mode.
So, okay, if you'll check out stream for a second. If people, I have a point buy so they can change my reactive. I've got, let's see here. Give me a second. Oh, no, come on.
Artist mode, potato mode, and captain mode.
I thought it, let's see here. So, I'm just going to give you an example here.
Yes.
Oh, so we've got captain mode. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so captain mode. This is artist mode. This is captain mode. This is potato mode. Damn it, Tuppy. And for one reason, And for some reason, my reactives aren't working, or my keyboard isn't working.
Once a potato, always a potato.
Potato forever.
Yeah, potato mode seems to be the most popular.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you
I
really
may or may
blame
not change the
everyone?
PFP,
You
but
want
whatever.
Okay, one at a time. Stormy, you first.
I said I may or may not change my PFP back to a normal drawing of Whiplash.
Works for me. Sorry, I'm remapping some things here. Oh, you guys can probably see what I'm doing here. Because I'm trying to see if
Yeah.
I can keep it going. Okay, no, I will put it to potato mode, but I am fucking it up, clearly. Okay. What was that? Why isn't it going potato mode? Huh.
I can also tell you're on an older version of Euro 2 Mini.
Oh, absolutely. I'm lazy. I don't really upload things or update things. Let's try this one more time. F1, F2,
You goofball.
F3. That is... Wait, why am I a goofball? What did I do? I'm also a dumbass. You called me a dumbass earlier. I mean, you're not
Yeah.
wrong, but... I'm working on it.
Gotta fix it.
I gotta fix it. Exactly. Sorry, ADHD mode is real, okay?
I mean, yeah, it is.
Alright, let us... We're gonna go with coffee.
Ember.
Wait, what did Ember do?
I didn't say Ember, I said go burr.
Go burr. ADHD go burr. Yep. Okay, so we are going to draw you with coffee. Because
I
coffee's...
call mine Dave.
You call it what now?
Dave.
Bathing? You're bathing your coffee?
No, Dave.
No, Dave.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I can't fucking talk. Leave me alone. My ears are fucked tonight. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me.
I mean, you probably got something in your ears then.
Well, I've got you guys, which isn't helping my sanity very much.
Rude.
How dare you? Just how dare?
I just fucking dared. Did you miss it, or do you require further examples? Also, I'm Timoran. Daring is what we do. Come on.
I mean, true.
It is legitimately like a religious commandment. Dare much. How dare is...
I stole your line, by the way.
Say, you're slowing my line, huh?
I said stole.
Oh, that's okay. What did you... wait. Which line did you steal?
I said rude.
Hey, that's my line. Damn it. Wait, that's what you stole. Fuck. Hey, Ruby, good to see you. I am failing tonight. My brain is not working. Also, I can't seem to
Like
figure...
how it should.
It doesn't work in general, but, you know, tonight is working less than usual. How the fuck do I draw hooves? Why is this so fucking hard? Is that really what I do? No, it's not. It just looks like she's got a fucking stump at the end of her arm there. What the hell? I should draw
Guess
the
what,
arm.
y'all?
You decided that you want to become a train, and you have enacted steps to make sure that you are going to be genetically altered, and you're going to have all your various parts replaced with biomechanical equipment to turn you into a choo-choo train. That's my guess. Did it work? Is that right? Did I get it right? No? Yes? His pronouns are choo choo. Manic, you said guess what? I guessed. You didn't respond. You went silent. Not cool, man. Come on.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I just said it's my birthday.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Happy
well,
birthday!
Happy birthday.
how old are you
Thank you.
today?
21.
20?
Nice.
Oh shit.
You
Oh
can drink.
shit. No. Okay, I have some advice for you, okay? As somebody who was 21 once, the first thing you need to do is two things. First, if you're gonna drink, make sure you drink an 8-ounce glass of water out of after every drink, okay? That will save you hangovers. Remember that for the rest of your life. You're gonna pee like a racehorse, but my God, you're not gonna have to worry too much about, like, you know, waking up in the morning and hating yourself. In general, but otherwise, have fun. Happy birthday, Mac. That's great news. Thank you for sharing. Why is this so fucking hard? What the hell is going wrong with my body?
Everything.
Oh, fuck you.
It's been deep fried.
Well, that too, but it's like I drew my character drawing, you know, holding coffee once, or tea in my case, but it wasn't this hard before.
I have returned.
You have a drink? What are you drinking?
As I have returned
Oh,
from my emergency run to Walmart.
wow. I didn't even realize you were gone. My bad. I'm sorry. Welcome.
That's a very...
That was unintentionally mean. I am very sorry. That was not my intent. Oh my God.
Nah. I mean, I was only gone. Okay, I was gone for like 30 minutes. If that's beside the point.
Well, I've had these guys to distract me, and I'm not aware in general. So certainly wasn't a personal thing. Shaking your head. Sorry. I apologize.
Speak over.
Oh no,
And
no.
my youngest niece is sick, and we needed to go and get some children's Tylenol.
That is a very
Fever
good
and a cough.
reason. Yeah.
Mm,
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, that's how I got into My Little Pony. Was a sick niece. Seriously, they, you know, that's my story. It's like, oh, finally, I see what I did now. Okay, yeah, my niece, now nephew, but was into My Little Pony when they were like 4 or 5, and no one else was available to stay home because I was unemployed at the time, and my sister asked me to care for her, and it was hey, actually, past participles. So something, Duffy, I think you can help me figure this out.
Yeah.
So my niece, my niece is now my nephew, correct?
Yes.
They transitioned about probably 5 years ago
Mhm.
to he/him pronouns. So
Yeah.
is it grammatically correct to refer to the person who he was before the transition as their previous gender, or should I just go all reference into he?
It depends on the person. Some people are okay with it, some are not, because it depends on how how they approach the thing in general. Like if they see themselves as like always been who they are now, or if they do perceive it as a change. Personally, when I think of little me, I was a little girl. I was a little girl with bows and pink shoes, and I do still think of her as feminine, despite not being that anymore. But in general, it depends. So until you ask, I'd say go neutral, and it's a safe bet. But otherwise, you know, technically it's not incorrect. It's just a matter of
Preference.
being, yeah.
Okay.
Because it would be grammatically correct to use the past pronouns because you're talking of a past person. But out of respect, you know, since it depends, you can choose, I guess.
Yeah, it's been something that's been like confusing me actually, because I'm not really sure which way to jump on that. But I think you're right. I think that that going neutral is probably my best bet. Thank you. I appreciate the input.
You're welcome. You're welcome. These kinds of things are generally like personal preference.
Yeah.
So just gotta ask.
Yep. Okay. Well, they got sick one year, and nobody else was available to take care of them. So my family asked me to. And what does a sick 5-year-old girl want to watch? Fucking My Little Pony. A lot of it. I was at the time I was like, oh god, this is gonna suck. I can't believe I have, but you gotta get a sick kid. You gotta do what the kid wants. So we did it, and as the story goes, 3 days later, I was hooked.
Dang.
Completely and utterly hooked. I was. Yeah, they got me by the frickin' chest hairs and yanked me straight into their world. I was absolutely. I had no choice. It was assimilation. Resistance was in fact futile. So, ever since then, I've been a big, My Little Pony fan because of my nephew. Kid taught me a lot about the world. What can I say? Looks like I gave her. Looks like this dude's got a flipper arm. It's coming. I'm working on it. Off camera. Somewhat ludicrous. I told you I believe in us. Let me tell you why. Alright, there we go. That looks good. Okay, so we've got a cup of joe. Gonna give you the traditional Stargazer coffee cup here.
You're gonna end at midnight, right?
On the nose.
Okie dokie then. I'm gonna go take my smoke break now and stretch a little, go back to riding out. I probably will see you guys again before the stream ends. But just in case, I say bye now, and I will see you, motherfucker, in 3 hours.
All right, see you in 3 hours, dude.
Bye, bitches. Love
Bye.
you.
Bye.
I like them.
What was that?
I said I like them, but in a funny place.
Oh no, Duppy's awesome. Duppy is also my creative partner. We
He's a sweetheart.
Oh, he's a total dude. He's a bro for sure. Big fan. What can I say? He joined us a couple of years ago. No, I'm sorry, buddy. Not years ago. What am I
Months
thinking?
ago.
Fucking months ago. My bad. Yeah, a couple of months ago. Thank you, Stormy. Wow. Well, I am fucked up tonight. My brain no worky. Yeah, he joined us a couple of months ago, and he was. I've been a fan of Duppy's work for a while now. I've followed him on DeviantArt, and his art is absolutely insanely good. And whenever he was like, "Yeah, let's hang out," I was like, fucking starstruck. So bad. I went full fangirl. It was bad. Like really bad. But we've been hanging out quite a lot in the last couple of months, and he's become a very dear friend. And in the process, he's also become my creative. We've become streaming partners. So we share information and we share techniques. And he's teaching me a lot about drawing. And in general, he's become a very good friend. Somebody who I consider be quite close. Hence and he's been the reason why I've been able to get a whole lot of Stargazer work done these last couple of weeks, is because we've been getting together for co-working streams every day. So he's working on college stuff, and I'm working on Stargazer stuff. And did I get your Luna? I got your Luna. Yay.
Good.
Yay. And yeah, it's working really well. So working out for both of us. We're both getting shit done, and things are finally moving forward with Stargazer, which means more content for you guys, more art on streams, and more storylines, and more silliness as we go forward. And I get a friend out of it. So life is good. Life is very good. All right, let's see here. We got the basic. Is it consistent? Yeah, I think that's consistent. All right. Let's give this dude a mane. So Duppy's currently taking a break from streaming right now, but the good news is we share something. We actually did the map on it, and we share something like 55 or 60% of our audience. Oh, Stargazer, thank you. There we go, Ruby. Delicious water. Anyway, so we share something like 50% of our audience. So whenever he comes on and I get a stretch. Damn it, I have to move. What the heck, man? Come on. So everybody gets updates whenever he pops in and says hello and lets everybody know that he's alive. Oh,
Also, I know I wasn't asked, but as a person on the other side of the other side of the coin, there, also trans and male to female, I agree with what Duffy said.
I appreciate that. Well, Duppy's close friend, so I don't mind asking awkward as fuck questions. Still getting to know
I'll answer
you.
any question as long as it's not unsuitable for current audiences.
I appreciate that, and I've noticed that like almost 90% of the time. Sorry, I will see stream chat in just a second. I'm stretching right now. I'm redeeming that thing. I'm all nice and hot over here. I'm gonna open up the window. I will be right back. Nova! Hi, Nova! Good to see you! I will be right back.
Nova.
It's the undead one, I think.
Mm-hmm. That was the ghoul of the ship.
Alright, I'm back. That helps. Alright, I'm all stretched out, and I think I popped 3 or 4 of my shoulders, which I didn't know I had. Thought I only had 2, but,
I'd be very concerned on how many extra shoulders you had there, bud.
I'm finding out that there's more than 2, at least as far as my bone pops go. So, returning to the conversation, I am 100% an ally. I'm definitely on board with, especially having a family member who's trans. But I admit that I'm still struggling to comprehend all of it. But
it's a lot to comprehend that most people who are even trans don't fully understand.
Yeah. So, but ever
I'm
since
gonna say don't feel too bad.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Most trans folks that I've met though are super fucking cool. They're just doing their best to be happy in the world, and you know what? I understand that more than you could possibly know. So I am supportive of the journey, and you go, girl.
I'll see y'all later.
All right, Manic. Have a good night. Enjoy your viewing, whatever you're doing tonight.
Yeah, I will.
All
I'll
right.
see y'all later. I might come back, but I'll see y'all later.
All right, later, bro. Yeah, it's been and being friends with Duppy has been really educational. My best friend in the real world is lesbian, and so that was my first exposure to the LGBT world, and she really expanded my horizons. And then Duppy was my first intimate connection to the trans world, and I'm learning a lot from both of them, which is really, really cool. And I openly admit that I fuck up pronouns all the time, and I do my best. And if I fuck up, call me on it. Fucking let me know so that I can make amends and do better, please. That's for everybody, in general. Let's get this going here. Next we get to do the best part, the main. Let's see here. So here's I went with big and wavy on yours.
It appears that Ruby would like to have a Fluttershy added.
A Fluttershy. Yes, I went with Twy tonight. Normal. Fluttershy.
The butter horse.
The butter horse. You guys want to see a terrifying drawing that I did a while ago?
Uh-oh.
Should we be concerned?
Oh, absolutely not. It's just it's cute, but it's terrifying because, you know, I think you guys have seen it before, especially since we know about Butter Horse.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Here's your fucking brain rot. Butter Horse.
That's just
Big,
adorable.
big fucking feet. Big ass feet
And
in that horse.
tiny little eyes.
Right? Well, comparatively. Her eyes still make up 80% of her skull.
Well, compared to how you draw now, they're
Right.
still tiny.
Yeah.
Well, not the eyes you draw now aren't tiny, but the Fluttershy ones are.
Okay, here's the opposite on the eyes. Boom. Big eyeballs. Still, back whenever I was drawing these, I was still working out my styles. I've only drawn
Good tell.
I think I've only drawn Fluttershy 3 times, which is really sad. Where did I put that?
Sounds like
There?
it's time to make that a 4th.
Not yet. I got way too much other stuff going on. Oh, here's the 4th or the 3rd.
Ah, but artist prerogative.
Artist prerogative, absolutely.
A cute one.
This one was based off of a little figurine that I have of her. Yep, there's my 3 Fluttershies. There's your Butter Horse, everybody. This one is literally called Butter Horse. This one was Butter Horse Beta. Beta Shy. My traditional Fluttershy. Oh, you know what? And I lied. I'm sorry. I did another one. After I finished Stray, I was really brokenhearted by what the poor cat had to go through. They lost their friend, and it was so sad. I legitimately cried on stream that night, and it inspired me to draw another piece. Let's see here. I lied. I'm sorry. I've drawn Fluttershy like 4 or 5 times. Where did I put you?
Boom, done.
There it is. Whenever I saw the cat from Stray just absolutely being brokenhearted, I was like, I was so sad for that critter, so I had to draw him being comforted by Fluttershy.
Well, we all know Fluttershy is the pony that can talk to animals, so it would make sense.
Yep, there's the base one that I drew, and then once you threw the cat in there and gave her some tears, but that game was
I want to
sad.
pet the kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your. This is the only cat that I've ever drawn. Them boy Obi furry.
Now we just need to change the colors and make it look like Ember.
just color it black and call it good.
Well, okay. Really a really dark gray if you're gonna want to make that like to make it stand out more, because if the outline's all black, you wouldn't be able to see the cat.
Yeah. Well, I would have to do it by highlights. It would just means that his instead of doing shading with darks, I would just shade it with brights. Let's see, Fluttershy. I'm looking for my
Back.
traditionals. Oh wow, that was fast. How did it go?
Oh no, I was bored, so I figured to come back.
We are boring, I understand. Where did I
You're
fucking...
not boring.
Wow, sir.
Are you kidding? I'm boring as hell.
Nah,
You're
it's
not.
my
That's
birthday,
pathetic.
and I want to hang out with someone, so I hang out with you guys.
Aw, I'm 100% joking. I know I'm not boring. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
And laugh if-
All right, let me see here.
Oh, my arm.
Where did I did do a traditional Fluttershy at one point, but I seem to have lost it. I mean- I mean, Starsong's main has origins in Fluttershy's. Oh, well, and Derpy Shy. Oh, here we go. This was a speed sketch. That was fun. I drew this in I think it was 15 minutes.
Horse with a cup.
Horse with a cup. Back when I was still doing traditional art. I've kind of fallen away from it, but if you want to get an idea of what my traditional work looked like, I did some really good ones. I was really happy with these.
Sister, I've got a random question for you.
Yeah.
Is your throttle quadrant on your X56 like gummy?
There's a tensioning tool that comes with it. I have mine ratcheted up all the way. And I did find that it was a little gummy, but if you tighten the tension, it'll be a little better. Here we go.
Because I have it all the way loosened right now because it was really gummy and like
Yeah.
it was hard to move.
I
And
like.
I still have a hard time moving it. Like if I push it, like if I grab and push on it right now, I can actually scoot it across my desk instead of moving the throttle.
Yeah, you have to kind of push down on it a little bit whenever you pull it back and forth. I like that personally. I like the tension that's in it. It feels really good. It feels like you're actually,
It
you
feels
know,
like there's a mechanical connection.
exactly.
I get it. I like the feel, but it's just like it's a little annoying when I gotta move it and it's scooting across my desk instead of moving the throttle up.
Well, you're coming straight off of the Thrustmaster, you know, and the Thrustmaster
Where there
isn't-
is there
Yeah.
is no resistance. It's just
exactly.
flick.
So you're going straight. We went from 0 to 1, and you know the difference between 1 and 0 is fucking infinite. So it's you're gonna take some time to get used to it. But I have found that as I play, especially in Elite, that throttle resistance has been extremely satisfying, and it helps you with the minute corrections. Whenever you're doing, if you're doing like maneuvering thrust, this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I found it to be a very, very useful feature, especially with exobiology, because you know exobiology, you have to like, you can't just maneuver all over the place and hope you're going to find a spot. Sometimes you have to really, really search to find a landing spot, especially in rough terrain. So the throttle makes it so that the tension means that I can creep forward instead of going from 0 to 100 right away, you know. So,
Yeah.
but that's me, and I've been using that now for 2-3 years. So I've developed my sensitivity to it at this point. But whenever I was still using the Thrustmaster, oh my god, I was bashing into shit all the time because I couldn't figure out how it worked. You will incur some station penalties if you're manually landing while you're still learning it. So I suggest taking it once you get mapped. I highly recommend going out in a Sidewinder and, you know, just doing some really? Oh man. Oh, that's a rough one. Okay, here we go, Ruby. Good choice. Anyway, take a Sidewinder out once you've got your keys mapped, and then practice outside of one of the stations. Just learn the basics and try to figure out how the controls work. It's an entirely different world, I can promise you that. Especially,
I've already done that a bit. I'll be
Yeah.
honest, but I didn't do it in the Sidewinder. I did it in my AX ship. That's beside the point.
okay. Well, okay. I was
It
gonna
was
say,
fun trying to figure out your controls while I'm also being shot at by Thargoids.
oh yeah, no kidding.
Because I was at Jameson Memorial.
I was just like, oh, I'm gonna get blasted by the station because I'm gonna sit inside because I don't know how to fucking leave. All right, I can't say the other word. Do I have any art from 2016? Maybe. I don't think so. I think 2016 was in my 10-year hiatus. I'd have to go back on my DeviantArt and check.
Make sure
My
you
next
set that
question-
timer.
Oh, the timer's set. We got 9 minutes and 5 seconds left.
My next question would
Yeah.
be, what do you do for reverse thrust?
I use I have a button mapped. It's one of the 2 buttons that's on the front of the thruster.
Yeah.
That I just tap that and it puts me into reverse.
Now, because again, obviously with the T-Flight, you know, the thrust it would sit at half throttle,
Yeah.
and forward would be forward and reverse would be reverse.
Yeah,
this
it doesn't.
doesn't do that.
Nope,
so-
it's a little bit more nuanced. So I have it toggle set, so works well for me.
Yeah, that's what it sets as default. So I'm just like, I was wondering what button do you use because I can't find a button that I like.
Let's see here. I like on the opposite side of the throttle from where your hand sits. It's labeled I.
Yeah, the middle finger button is what I would refer to it as.
Yeah, there you go.
When you
that
put your
one.
hand on the middle finger is over top of that button.
Yeah. Let's see, 2012. I'm looking at my DeviantArt page to see if I've done anything in that region. I think.
I also have no clue what to do with 5 hat switches.
Oh, I forgot about this one. I drew my mom one for Mother's Day.
That's nice of you.
It's just line art, but
Aww.
I forgot I drew that. That was back in 2012. I remember this scene was one of my favorites, you know, the big hug between Celestia and Twy. So, still working that shit out. Oh yeah, I can swear. I just can't say the word settlement. 21. Father's Day gift for my dad.
Yeah, check there.
Oh.
No, I don't have anything from 2016. 2016 was in my hiatus. And it looks like I did not put anything up in that time period, unfortunately.
Here, check.
I got it. I am on the correct layer. I did do a fun one in like...
Did you just say the banned word?
Did I?
No.
Oh, I did.
You
Damn it.
didn't.
I did. Ruby called
Oh, you
it.
did?
Damn it.
Dang.
I know, it's hard to follow up. Okay. Why'd you have to say it, Stacy? Why? Why do you hate me?
'Cause it's
I mean, you should be blaming Starfire here because Starfire is the one that laid the trap.
Yeah. That's
true.
Starfire has consistently been my undoing. Thank you, Starfire. I appreciate you. Here's one that I did. You'll like this, Luna. Or wow. You will like this, Stormy. That one was back in the day when I was just getting started working on lines.
Nick? It's a Luna.
Yep. 2012. Yeah, sorry. I can confirm at this point, no 2016 drawings. I started drawing in earnest in late 2020. And I stopped, and I kind of like did it slowly, but I did overnight. Then I really picked up in late 2021. Looks like August. And then after that, I started drawing ponies every day. Just at least one drawing every night just to get myself established. And it was rapid progress after doing that. Huh. This one was fun. I remember this one was very, very specific. So this doesn't look like a whole lot. It looks just like a simple bust shot. But I remember this one being extremely extremely noteworthy because it was the very first time I ever drew a pony without reference of any kind.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I just drew it from memory, and it was like, it's simple. As you can see, it's sketchy as hell. But, man, that was good. Anyway, I am due for a punishment. I am not going to just overlook that. Looks like Ruby. Looks like it is your choice. Ruby
I wonder what
is...
punishment she's gonna do.
I'm curious, because Ruby usually has good ones. Here you go. This one's fun. I like this one. You're thinking, take your time. I will show off another drawing. This one was one of my favorites. This was, I did... What did I call this? I think this was based, like the first version of The Lovers. But I thought it was fun because you can see it. Here's the star song upright, and then you have the twilight and you have the night, and then between them you have the moon and the stars.
Nice.
Yeah. And then, of course, I tried to make it look like shadowy backgrounds, which was hard to do on very difficult to do in pencil. Pencil can be very difficult to work with. Really? Oh, fucking... Alright. Nay. The timer has been started. Nay. You know,
Good one, Ruby.
there's a lot more sounds out there than just a nay. God. Nay. Nay. Nay.
Oh, just imagine doing that in an accent. That's gonna be hilarious.
No, no, no. One at a time. That is an absolute restriction. We can't do two things at once. I am incapable. Nay. I am incapable of doing it at any time. Nay, I deny you. Alright, let's get this main in there, nay.
Oh dear lord.
This is your fault, This is your fault, Stacy. You're the one that actually said, layer, nay. You did this to me. I choose to blame Stacy for this. Because clearly it's not my fault, nay.
Why me?
You literally said layer check, and then nay, I was not on the wrong layer, and I just said it without thinking. Nay.
Yeah. You said without thinking.
Oh, fucking rude. Nay.
Only Lorelai is here to witness this.
No, she will be here soon enough, nay. Nay everything. I don't know, should I actually neigh, or should I make horse
think
noises,
both.
neigh? No, that fucking sounds like... That sounds like Yoda, neigh.
He sounds like Yoda.
My horses and world mind tales sound like Yoda, neigh.
I think you know how to make Stacy laugh now.
Not difficult, nay. Truly not. Not. Making Stacy laughing make easy like Danny. Nay.
Oh, dear.
Nope. I think it's easy, but it's really not.
Oh, tis simple, nay, to make Stacy laugh, darling. Nay, all I have to do is
You're wheezing.
yep. All I have to do is talk about various
Bread.
exactly.
Nope.
Nay. You missed the part whenever I made a flap noise the other night. I was sad.
I was passed out.
I know. It was sad. The flap was just for you, Nay. This is what...
Look back at the VOD though.
Oh, did you watch the VOD, Nay?
I said I will, though.
Very good, very good. Alright, let me get this in there. Nay. Nay, I don't want to do the nays. I can't help it. My fucking nays always sound like Yoda. Fuck. Nay.
I have to give my cats another churu because of my sister.
Damn, sister, damn you should be. Damn? Nay.
Is he from the new Yoda?
Toodles, you need to share with Asahi.
Negative. Why would you do such a thing? Hmm.
The dang kitties.
Doodles, stop! Stop! No!
Can't
Doodles is a
decide.
glutton. If I'm not careful, he'll steal the whole dang thing.
I can imagine.
Can I? I can't figure out where to put the mane on which side, nay. Does it go on the right-hand side, nay, or on the left-hand side, nay?
Both?
I mean, obviously it goes on both sides, nay, but done! Fucking Jiminy Christmas. I tried. That one was hard for me to, like, lean into, I'm sorry.
Without doing Yoda.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that shit kept coming out. It was like, Yoda.
Uh-oh.
Rude! Fucking rude. Alright, timer started.
Oh,
10 minutes
sorry,
as of
Doodles.
now.
Yes,
Preemptive.
I am
Good
rude.
place. Hold on. Hold
You're
on.
gone?
No
You're
more.
leaving? Oh, it's your cat.
Yeah, they're trying to maul me for the empty thing of Churu now.
I always refer to Ember as El Gato de Muerte. Well, actually, he gets El Gato Negro de Muerte, which, for Danny will be able to tell you, is the Black Cat of Death. And he is he seems to have leaned into the context. Although now he doesn't look so deadly. He looks kind of just sleepy. He cute though. Oh, you adorable little cat, you. Hey, Woody Wool, good evening. Welcome aboard. I'm glad you thought it was cute, Ruby, because I was struggling with that one. Nay. At least it's not darling.
Darling, no.
Would Rarity ever make horse noises? Would she? Is she capable?
No.
Yep.
I don't think she would. I think Applejack would.
I truly think that Rarity would be incapable of making horse noises. Not because she's, impossible, just because she doesn't want to.
Buddy.
I look after you every morning, darling. Well, thank you,
Got
Woody.
a hard stress the dar.
Darling, yes.
I mean, that's so a rarity thing to do, though.
Very. Hey! How you... Oh, right. Woody is... I love that you guys have all these, like... We have this, like, community built up. Not just here, but, like, on Twitch. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but Starfire is, like, everywhere. Like,
Starfire is everywhere.
like I don't know how Starfire sleeps.
I don't think they do.
Nova's also everywhere a lot of the times.
Nova's... Yes, Nova is an absolute force of nature. This
Oh
is
my
I
true.
knew
God,
of Nova
Nova.
before I knew of you. Because Nova would come and hang out in Aurora streams.
Oh, Nova's super sweet. I like Nova so much. Well, she's a mod here. And she does really... We actually call her the Silent Cannon because she is... I don't know what it is that how she does it, but she is absolutely brutally effective at, making sure that things stay on board and functional in the background here. I would be lost without Nova. Truly. I love her. I love her efforts. I love her as a person. She's fantastic. You're never safe from the hydrates and unshrimps, right? Well, listen. Stop. Hold on.
Stop shrimping.
I was
Easy.
gonna say stop spending your time underwater, and that way you don't have to worry about shrimp or hydrates. But
Ew.
move it, Luna.
How dare you tell Luna to move it?
She was in my way. If you forgot, I'm the primary. I'm the prima facie here. You love swimming, so you cannot. This is my kingdom. Luna's only visiting.
Sure,
So you
until she
are
takes
a
over.
princess.
Shh, I am, absolutely. Well, to quote, there's a line that I have from one of my favorite books that goes, "While we are in space, the ship is mine. As far as you are concerned, I am God." It refers to...
But are you really?
Oh, no, not at all. Of course not. just a regular old unicorn. But you know, as far as captain's abilities go, they are very much in control of everything, and in the end, you anger them or violate their will at your peril, because a captain can legitimately have you executed on the spot. Why? Because you're a danger to the ship and the rest of the crew.
I
Being a
mean,
captain,
fair point.
being a captain must suck though. At the same time, because you spend so much time being the top of the food chain, like nobody could question you. You could do whatever the damn well you please because you're the captain who's going to stop you. But
It-
then you get that one time when there's an admiral on board and you actually have to be, you have to actually listen to someone else.
It's really interesting, actually. The captain crew dynamic is something that Lorelai and I have discussed at length. Oh, hey, thank you, Woody. This is the full form of our lovely pony. This is Author Inkwell. I'm doing their character sheet to get them inducted into the crew. It's time.
One of the ship, one with the ship, one with the crew.
Yep, exactly. Star rating. And I'm beginning to say that I really like I like this version of him. He is absolutely freaking adorable. Just like beyond cute, honestly. Super, super, super adorable. I really like the way this is coming out. Yeah, half the time I start these drawings, I really don't know where it's gonna go. So whenever I get moving on it, it's like, okay, this is looking all right. So you're welcome, Inkwell. I like cute. Cute is good. It's what we do, right? And I decided to give Inkwell a cup of tea or coffee. No accounting for taste, but I like doing these little actions on them. I think it's fun. Let's turn off the guidelines in the sketch layer. Oh yeah, that's turning out super adorable.
A cup of bean tea.
Bean tea. So what's oh. I got it. I understand.
I mean, technically, it's basically brewed the same way.
Have you seen the tea alignment chart?
No.
Oh my goddess. Give me a second, I'll find it. It's absolutely beautiful. It is truly one of the best things in the world as far as I'm concerned.
I have a friend who doesn't like coffee, and they constantly refer to it as burnt bean soup.
I call it dirty bean water.
Yes.
All right, here you go. Here's the tea alignment chart just for you guys. I think my favorite is I'd like a cup of Saturn, please. Give you guys a few minutes to just look at this,
I
Sure
think
is.
my second favorite is the mac and cheese one.
Right? Ingredient rebel. Tea can be made from anything. Tea can also be made by mixing a powder into water. Kraft mac and cheese is a tea. Preparation rebel. Ingredient rebel. Saturn is a tea. Crude oil is a tea. A clogged gutter is a tea.
I mean,
I
they're
mean,
not wrong.
technically, a clogged gutter is a tea because it's dried leaves soaked
Well,
in water.
Water is just tannins. I mean, tea is just tannins that have been released into water through time, through soaking. Yeah, it's an infusion. So
I don't know if I would like to drink gutter water tea though.
I have a story actually about something like that, and it's not as gross as it sounds. But I used to do a lot of hiking, and I used to do long range hiking, especially down on the beach, out here where we live. For example, I did Cape of Lava a couple times, and when you're when you're on the coast, the water that's in the streams there or in the rivers has spent a lot of time upstream and a lot of time in forests. So you get your water, you can't bring enough with you to live for a couple of days. You actually have to find a water source on site and purify it to drink it safely, right? So we get the water from the single source. It's a creek that's right there. And the water is kind of slow moving, so it comes straight out of the forest. And it's naturally like a really mild tea color. It's brown. And it's safe to drink, but it's filled with tannins because of all the leaves and wood and all the stuff that gathers on the floor of the waterway. So we pick it up and we take and we boil it and we purify it, and it still tastes like the forest. And I know that sounds disgusting, but honestly, it's really good. If you've ever like smelled pine, like straight in the air, whenever you go out right out into the woods and you get that blast of fresh ocean air or fresh mountain air, that's what it tastes like, and it is divine. And we actually call it forest tea. And
Now, my reverse comment to that is, I've not smelled pine. The only time I've ever smelled pine was when it was on fire.
fuck you, 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 fuck you. Timer's up.
Do you not remember what part of the state I live in?
No, not you. I'm not talking to you. I was just responding to the no swearing. Haha! Suck it. You're good.
Like, just you on my side of the state, I get like all the wildfire smoke.
Yeah, I know, and which is really interesting. This is unrelated to my swearing up a storm there. I actually always thought that that area of the state had a lot of pine trees.
We do. The issue is we're typically not allowed to go near them.
Oh, why? Because summer, or why?
No, because most of the forests here are owned by people and have no trespassing signs all over them.
Oh, lame. That sucks.
Yeah, they're usually owned by big name development companies who are going to rip them all down and build condos.
Oh, that's oh well, that makes it better. Thank you.
No, I hate it too.
Dang.
Don't get me wrong, I hate them. We had a nice, beautiful area that was like right up the road from me,
Mm-hmm.
where the pine trees were actually growing down towards the road and were like really close to the road, and it was like wooded, and up until the wooded it was like a prairie type set,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really pretty. I loved it. They have completely bulldozed the entire thing, cut into the fucking mountain I live beside to flatten it out and turn it into an area for housing control.
Ugh.
Rude.
And I was livid. I was upset beyond belief.
It's a common problem out here, Stormy, because this area of the country is really high demand right now. So we have a lot of forest. If I'm being completely honest, we have a lot of forest, and unfortunately, that means that, like, as you can see, Flurry is talking about over here, it gets bulldozed, it gets developed. So when you have an influx of people and an opportunity to make a whole buttload of money because there's people that need housing, then unfortunately, in the end, the developers win because money. It sucks. It really does, but it's a consistent issue that has been the source of a lot of struggles for our communities out here. Like especially on the west side where I am, we have huge issues with people doing stuff like shore armoring, is what we call it. But you've ever heard of like dikes and jetties, and how you go out to, sometimes you'll see a big bunch of like concrete blocks piled out there to make a harbor, or you'll see a water wall that keeps the ocean from coming up near development, that kind of stuff. And that's called shore armoring, and it's good for humans and really shit for nature. We're talking terrible. And they do shit like get rid of all the driftwood, and they clean out, they pull out the sand, and they try to make it all pretty and flat. And we don't have those kind of beaches out here typically. Sandy beaches are not a normal thing in Washington. We have rocky beaches, and everything that lives out here needs rocky beaches, and they need driftwood, and they need fallen logs, and people want to live on the water, so they develop it, and they spend the money to do so, and everybody's perfectly happy as long as they get paid. And anyway, it is a long story short, environment is constantly being assaulted out here because people want to live here, and a whole lot of people want to live here, and a whole lot of rich people want to live here. So it just gets, it gets to be it gets real messy real fast. Fortunately,
I
we.
threw you.
Hmm?
I threw you a picture of the before of an area very nearby where I live,
Hmm.
but with no way to really identify it. Just so
Okay.
that if you wanted to see what it looked like before they fucked everything up, I can't show it now because it's too identifiable. But
Yeah.
at least the before was a lot less identifiable.
Have a look here. Oh wow, that was really pretty. But now it's houses. That was like a meadow. That is so pretty. Anyway, we've got. Oh, it's tea time. You guys are right. Thank you, Ruby. That's a. That is a modest.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it looks like out here in Washington. That's on the east side of the mountains, which is really
Yep.
cool because the
That
east
is
side
right
of
next
the.
to Idaho.
Oh, that was Danny? Well, no, you gave me the emotes. My bad. But yeah, this is eastern Washington, which gets like nowhere near as much rain.
Laura joined.
Lorelai!
Hello.
I
Well-
do happen to live in an area that's a little less dry than you might think of when you think of the.
Are you
eastern
not in the
side of
rain
the
shadow,
state.
or?
I'm on the edge of the rain shadow.
Okay.
However, I live right next to this. I'm sending you that.
Yeah, is that the... Hold on, which river is that?
I can't say because it would be identifiable if you knew what river it was.
I could probably find it. I would be able to ID it pretty quickly. That is
You
beautiful.
probably could.
Yeah. But I won't do it
I
on
live
stream.
right next to that river.
That is
Like
gorgeous.
if I look out my window, I can see that
Oh
river. just fine.
wow.
You can just go outside and pop a fishing line in the water and go catch lunch.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to eat the fish in that river.
No, obviously not. If it's next to a city, never. That's cool. We have a river out here called the Duwamish that that runs under Seattle, right? Like it used to run through Seattle, but Seattle built up over it, so they basically put a channel underneath the city and turned it into a tunnel where the river goes through. And you know what's really fucking wild? The Duwamish is nasty as hell. And it's because it's right over top of Seattle. It's right under Seattle, so all of our shit goes into it, and I mean literally and figuratively. Oil, runoff, crap. But
Everything.
you know what? There is a species of trout that fucking loves it. And they are thriving because there's no other fishes that can live there. So they live in a fucking cave that's absolutely polluted and absolutely just and the really fun part is they're gorgeous fish. Really pretty.
They don't want anything to do with the surface.
They want well, actually they normally do live on this like on, regularly they do live on the surface. Come on. Give me a second here. I'm looking to load an image. Here's your random trout. This is called a cutthroat trout. And whenever
Oh wow, that's pretty.
yeah, they're beautiful fish. Whenever they're younger, they have really, really bright colorations. And, I mean, they're gorgeous. But they're really weird in that you can see they call them cutthroats because they have the bright red underneath their gills here. And they are like the crows of the fish world. They will live anywhere. They will eat anything. And they are tough motherfuckers. Absolutely durable, and they grow huge. As you can see, this is a really good sized one. Definitely edible. I wouldn't want to eat the ones in the Duwamish, but, outside of it from clean rivers, it's one of the smaller species of trout, but they're still beautiful. Anyway. Sorry, random fish message they're talking about. Yeah. Trying to see if I can find the Oh, Gesundheit. Well, Lorelai, welcome aboard. How are you, my dear?
Mm.
Any news from the dad? I'll take that as a no.
Hold on. I was out in the kitchen. I was
Okay.
out in the kitchen. No, Dad's home right now. So,
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm in the kitchen. So,
Oh, very good.
he's fine.
This is a good reason of. This is a good illustration of why they call them the cutthroat trout, because they've got this bright red line on the as a marking underneath their chins. And yes, they have teeth.
Those are some tiny teeth.
Right? Well, they only eat little fish or insects or little things like that. So they don't need a lot of teeth, but you know, you still don't want to get bit by them. They'll still chomp you. They are the pirates of the fish world. Wow. Damn it, Inkwell, that's great. I get it. I get it, Inkwell. Yeah, I hoped you would. All right, there's your uninvited
fish fact.
Your uninvited fish fact for the night. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and go get my tea because I'm 10 minutes. Ooh, Danny! Danny! Yee! It's a gift from a friend for Danny. Look at it. Our engineer looks adorable. So cute.
I just want to pat his head.
I want to give him a big old hug. It's really pretty. I love the background. The colors are great. That's fantastic. Who's your friend? What's their name? Our username, not like, you know, don't give me their full name. Yeah, I see that with the yellow flowers on September 21st. That's really cool. Today I learned about a tradition about September 21st. Interesting. I like that. Okay, I need water. I will be right. I need tea. I will be right back. Hot leaf water. See you guys in a few seconds. Well, Lorelai is currently transitioning, so Stormy, you have the con until Lorelai returns.
Okay. So, shall we blow up the ship?
Yes.
And I immediately expect an automatic answer.
Detonate the starship.
I mean, I am the chief, not the chief engineer. I am the chief of security, so
You've got all the fun tools to detonate the starship.
true, including grenades. But would I do that to poor Starsong? No, I would do it to Danny.
Do it and then blame Danny.
Inklo says, close his ears to possible treason.
It's not possible treason, it's just outright treason.
Sorry, Ruby. I have to do this. Because considering Danny did point a gun at me during one of his streams earlier.
Just gotta do it before Lorelai gets here.
We are not doing that. I will not allow that to happen. All right, listen. It's manic story time. Yeah. Long ago, there was a multiverse of all the Manics. And Manic JR, the My Little Pony universe, where Manic JR lives.
Okay.
Manic, okay.
Let me make something very clear. I was in the kitchen, which just means I have to be silent. I was
You heard
listening.
everything?
I heard everything.
It was good
I
saying
didn't
I
do
didn't do it.
anything. I didn't
And
do
let's
anything.
see. Let me make my list now of who's getting court-martialed.
Oops. I guess I'm getting kicked off the ship now.
No, it's going into the brig. So let's see. Flurry, definitely, yes. And,
Anything.
Whip, you
Yes, I
didn't
encouraged,
tell
but I
him
technically didn't do
no.
anything.
You didn't tell him no.
True.
So,
Look, I
Manic, of
just like
course,
blowing things
did
up.
try to. Yeah, you just go blow your own ship up, okay?
I do it all the
Don't
time.
blow my,
I didn't do anything.
don't blow my ship up.
Man, see.
Yes, technically it's Star Song. Technically.
But this is
he's
this
back.
is
Tell a
Lorelai's.
story.
Yep, I'm back. It is technically my ship, and in the end, it all comes down to her owning things. But really, Lorelai is a very good source of the original, of the original reason why we're in space in the first place. So.
How dare you sell me out?
Thank you for the heads up there, Ruby. I appreciate you.
Tell a story. That's
Fair.
all.
Oh, yeah. Yes, while you were gone. Flurry suggested blowing the ship up.
Oh,
I
Actually,
didn't
that was just
suggest it. I
me.
went with Whip suggesting blowing it up.
But you suggested blaming it on Danny.
yeah. Well,
Well,
Danny,
yes.
that would be a very safe bet too. It'd be like with the previous infractions. It would be like, oh yeah, totally believable that Danny would blow
Okay.
up the ship again.
So, Whip did say, should we blow up the ship?
They did.
I'm not even gonna lie, I did.
Oh shit. Well, Whip, you're officially under sanctions.
At least I'm being honest about it.
I appreciate that. You are sentenced to patrol the engine room twice a day for the next 6 months.
Hopefully the engine doesn't eat me.
That's
Without a weapon.
without a weapon.
I technically already have a weapon. It's my fire breath.
Good luck. I wouldn't try using that around the engines. They'll probably fight back.
See what happens.
Alright, let's see here. I'm having fun working with Danny. I'm sorry. I corrected your name in the summary, by the way, Danny. Thank you for calling me on that earlier. You are now Rain Spectre. We aren't just talking about you being in the storyline bodily anymore. Your character's now the main interface for the story instead of you. You're already falling in my sauce. If the kitchen blows up, we're all gonna get saucy. Alright, listen, alright? We've already got sauce everywhere. Shit's on the fucking counters. It's on the ceiling at this point, okay? It's everywhere. We don't have a choice. You have
I mean, I didn't say how the ship would have blown up, so...
I'm still gonna, the reason for the sentence is that the ship is going to defend itself. One of the downsides of having, we have many downsides to having a sentient ship, but one of the upsides is, well, easy punishment. Oh, I know you keep your kitchen clean, but people take their food outside, okay? Listen, we have to keep it out of the corridors and off of the consoles.
And out of, was it the armory?
Yo, stop it. Stop eating spaghetti in the armor.
It's not my fault. Spaghetti's delicious.
Right?
Because I like my peace and quiet.
Yeah, so they were talking about having to take care of it before Lorelai.
Say that one more time, Laura.
Without realizing that, I said they were talking about having to do it before Lorelai got back.
Well, guess who's back?
So,
Yeah.
Lorelai never actually left.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
I only
completely
went
forgot
and
she wasn't
kicked
muted when that happened.
Oh my. Wow. Mutiny. You do realize that mutiny is traditionally punishable by death, right?
Well, you see, I've died many a time in the last couple of days, and I just keep coming back, so I'm not really afraid of death anymore.
Not anymore. Nova, you're spoiling the crew.
Throw them in the leg.
We'll just have to leave him dead for a while
Then we
next
just
time.
have to kill you in a. No, we just have to kill him in a humiliating fashion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, how about we strap him to the front of the ship whenever we go through a frame shift jump, and then whenever they're done, we'll yank their corpse back inside, and we can regenerate them after they've been reduced to like whatever atoms are left splattered against the hull.
I think that's a little bit risky.
Who's to who?
Shall we take the risk?
For who?
What happens if all the atoms are gone, and then you have nothing to resurrect? Then you
Well-
legitimately killed
Whoops.
someone.
Well, that's the risk. Don't do any kind of mutiny. Don't get into the point where you're gonna have to worry about it. See, I like that.
I mean, Carla thought she was going to get away with it.
And she did not. And we all know that,
Twilight was in the cup.
we all know at this point that Starsong can be a real vindictive bitch whenever she really doesn't like somebody.
That is true.
She's taking lessons from Lorelai.
Courtesy of the drawing from Dvornik.
Thank you, Dvornik. God, that drawing made my fucking day. And yes, I am doing another art stream. That is something that I enjoy. It is my bread and butter. Don't always do gaming.
Working on some art finally.
Are ya? Awesome, Manic. What are you drawing?
Manic.
I am surprised, nay, floored.
Well, all the Manics actually.
Oh shit.
This is my birthday.
I am. Every time your name freaks me out. Hee hee. Every time I have to say your name, I sound like I'm giggling. It's stressful. I am doing okay, thank you. Oh, I have news. Like, I know it's piece by piece, but my doctor finally crawled out of his hole. We are going to be doing the surgery for my arm. I have been referred to vascular so I can stop getting fucking infiltrated.
So what are they going to do?
Surgery for your arm?
So, I have a mole doctor. I do. So, I had, a few months ago, I had a surgery done on my left arm that kept me from being able to stream for a couple of weeks. I did try to stream once, and it was a really bad fucking idea. Anyway, but basically, I had a fistula put in. You know what a fistula is. Well, turns out my fistula is about 12 millimeters below the surface of the skin, which, as you may know, is really, really, really deep and hard for one of those normal 1-inch needles to make it to. So, I have been referred to vascular after getting a examination to determine the health of the fistula, which is really good. The fistula itself is, quote, robust. And I actually got a measurement on it. The thing's running 2.5 liters of blood every minute. That is a lot of blood. Like, a lot of blood. Anyway, but it's really deep in the vascular portion. So I'm going to go in for a surgery on the same arm, and they're going to take the vein and raise it so that it's right below the surface of the skin, so that I don't have to deal with 12 inches, or sorry, with 12 millimeters of needle going into my arm every day, or every other day. It's going to have to go way less deep, and it's going to hurt so much less, and I am so excited. It's going to be great.
An easy way to translate 12 millimeters for those who don't know what 12 millimeters is. It's about a half inch.
Yeah, about that. Listen, a half inch of poke with a 16 gauge
Oh,
needle is not great.
No, I've been there.
It sucks.
It does.
It is legitimately. I dread going into dialysis because the poke. I have dealt with needles my entire life. They're not a problem for me. This shit sucks. I hate them. They hurt like hell. Once they're in, it's not a big deal. 12-inch needle, they exist. In this case, it is. It's a painful insertion. Oh wow.
I've seen the 12-inch needles. My mom had to get them used on her when she got her ascites strain.
We got to be careful about talking too much about needles because several people have a needle phobia. So I don't want to.
True.
That's one of the reasons why I go with millimeters, because it's a lot harder for people to really get an idea of how long it is. If they want to look it up, they can, and it's a lot less traumatic. But
I suppose, due to how often, you and I are exposed, we're a little more casual
yeah,
about it.
we are a lot more casual because it's normal. It's every day for us. Normal people don't have to deal with this shit. Just period. So, kidney gang. Anyway,
Or rather, renal failure game.
there you go. Yeah. Luckily, it's not you though, right? I think it was your mom.
No, it was my mom, and she passed away in 2017. So
That's right. But you still have the experience.
yes, I have a lot of experience.
Yep. Shit sucks. So, yeah, we have to be generally a little bit more respectful of the non-medically educated group, because I have this tendency to talk about nursing stories, and I don't know if you know anything about nurses, but nursing stories are usually absolutely vile.
Yeah.
Why? Because humans are gross, and nurses have fucked up senses of humor. So I have to be really careful, otherwise, I could significantly traumatize the people in the chat. So I try to keep it vague. 12 millimeters
Well,
is
I
a-
was
yeah.
well, I was in my my caregiver training for my mother. They pointed out how a lot of people in medical have six senses of humor.
Oh god.
And it all goes back to the same thing, like why the airborne made like blood on the risers back in World War II.
Yeah, I mean,
Deal with
honestly,
trauma.
it's how we deal with trauma. I have long said that nurses are one of two things: either giving and caring and loving to a fault, or complete psychopaths. There are
I've met more
very
complete
few,
psychopaths than the other one.
yeah, there are very few people in the middle. Like, there are some people who are in nursing who care so much that they go home and cry every night because of how much suffering they're seeing. And then there are the other ones who, like, they start off caring and then they just break. Because, you can't deal with that kind of stuff every day without having some kind of coping mechanism. And that disassociation is absolutely one of the most, one of the primary ways about going about that is just pull yourself away from the condition so that you don't have to deal with it after you leave work. While you're at work, you can't freak, you can't break down and cry while you're at work because people die. So it is this. I think it's a psychological defense. I'm not a doctor, so don't be saying that this is like a researched position. It's not. Just my personal observation over the course of my years in medicine. Nurses are amazing. We need every single one of them. But every single one is fucked up in some way.
That's why I created the Riz insurance.
Riz insurance? So you pay me if I fuck up hitting on somebody?
Yes.
How much?
$1.
Okay, what's my premium?
All right, your premium. Yo, okay, listen, I made this, not you. Okay, you with the premium, bro. You can get 100 rings.
100 rings? What the fuck am I gonna do with a ring? I got hoofs.
You can turn it into money, bro.
I mean, they are gold rings, right? I mean,
I suppose.
Yeah, they are. Just take it to the pawn stores, dude. I'll let them know because I'm cool with them, and they be like, "Oh, you must be here with Manic." They'll give you some money, bro.
It gives me modest concern that you have such a close relationships with the various pawn stores. Just say your name.
Hey, I have
Bam,
my
they know who you
connections,
are.
bro. I have my connections.
So you're a, what do they call that? You're a fence?
Not really.
You know what a fence is, right? And I'm not talking about the thing that blocks out people's yards.
What's that?
It is somebody who buys and transfers stolen goods.
You.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, hey, listen. Money is money.
Whether it's okay, touche. That is an accurate, factual statement. Money is in fact money.
Respect the hustle.
No.
I respect the hustle, bro. Come on, man. Don't hate on my grind.
As long as you're not grinding on me, we're good.
What? Okay, yeah, nah.
You carry on, my dude.
We are not carrying on, man. We
No?
moving on.
We are moving on. I don't know. Oh, save check and a star rate. Give me a second, and I will do both of those. I don't know what it is, but the last couple nights I have been extra saucy.
I think we all have.
Agreed. Ruby, did you add something into the dinner, into the meals? Because I think everybody's feeling extra saucy these days.
I mean, we all know I've been extra.
Hey, bro, everybody trying to act like me now.
Oh, Manic, no one could act like you. I think you are truly unique. Alright, I'm going to work those limbs. It's my turn. I saved, thank you, and I had a drink. We are good. You fell today and you got hurt, and now you have a badly bruised elbows on your right side. Your entire right side is in pain. You scraped your knees. Good times. Nope, just the normal recipe. So you're saying that we are nice. We are to blame for ourselves.
Space grass.
Yep, it's the space grass. Okay, I'll start with the workout now. One,
I think Shade's
2,
flooding our air system, our air exchange system with something.
Oh, interesting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Darling. Alright, one more.
Yes, square rarity.
I'm not
What?
ready. What the fuck are you
Rarity.
talking about? Squarity? I like squirtity.
No, I said rarity.
What?
See, I'm tweaking, bro. I'm hearing voices now.
Oh, yeah, that's generally not a good thing. 5,
Don't worry, I'm fine, y'all.
6.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
I woke up Ruby. 8. 9. 10. Bonks. That's a lot of bonks.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there's my reps. Now I have to do the wrist squeezies. Who's saying she's not squeezing lemons? You know what? Why do you have to go?
Squeeze lemons.
Because they squirt. Haven't you ever had? I mean, there's an entire drink out there, a lemon lime drink called Squirt.
They squirt all the time.
Exactly. Why does squirtity have to be a dirty automatically?
Fun fact: squirt is actually a grapefruit drink.
Oh, is it? My bad.
It's a delicious drink, bro. I be splashing out on my face when I'm hot.
And we found out recently that it's a grapefruit drink because my brother, my former brother-in-law, father of my nieces,
Very good.
He has a heart problem. He had a heart attack a little over a year ago, and he found out that his medication has an interaction with grapefruit, and his doctor told him he can't have squirt anymore.
Yep, that would be lisinopril more than likely, because I take lisinopril myself, and it is the most common that has an interaction with grapefruit. In fact, almost all of the angiotensin inhibitors have a negative relationship with grapefruit. What's the other one? Hold on, I need.
So do most allergy medications.
Yeah, it reacts poorly with grapefruit in a lot of ways. I'm trying to think of.
Yeah.
I think lisinopril is an angiotensin inhibitor.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
That's what I take.
see
Little
here.
cinnamon makes the world go round.
Yep. So a lot of blood
I'm on
pressure
a really
meds.
baby dose, though.
I'm on half max dose. Half max therapeutic maximum. Half therapeutic maximum.
Overdrive.
Good movie.
Let me see here. Yep, it's an
Not that
angiotensin inhibitor, so that's right. I'm also on another one that's it's a. Let me thinking. What is the other one? Give me a second. And we'll, gotta find out what kind of action that is. Give me a second. I don't remember a whole lot about. It's a calcium channel blocker. So, as you guys may know, that's actually, that now that I realize it, not a lot of people know this. But did you know? So here's a quick little question: do you guys know what calcium's most important body function in the body is?
Nope.
Well,
I feel like I do, but I'm drawing a blank.
most people would say that it's contributes to bone strength is the usual one.
I mean, it does,
But that's not the most important. Calcium regulates a lot of things, including potassium levels, including general acid levels in the blood, and heart rate.
Huh, never knew that.
Yeah, so it's really important that your body maintains a pH of 7.0, which, if anybody knows anything about the pH scale, that's your acidity scale. 1 is like sulfuric acid, and 12 is like, I don't know, fucking, I can't think of anything that's really
Lye, I
base.
think?
Lye might be, yeah, really strong base. But right in the
I
middle
mean, lye
is,
is strong enough base it can melt people.
yeah, well, your blood needs to be at 7.0. And 7.0 is really important to get there, right? So, your body will often release calcium into your blood to keep your pH at 7.0. If it goes too high or too low, for example, I was taking a whole ton of medications because my blood was going acidic. It is significantly detrimental to your body. Like, it can kill your bones. It can cause your heart to break, to like pump until it stops. It can cause a whole mess of issues. And one of the reasons, if you guys remember, whenever I had some issues, whenever I had potassium was super high, I couldn't do the exercise because ramping my heart up would potentially cause death. And it was because my calcium levels were fucked up in the end. Because all of the potassium had bound to the calcium in my blood, and I was trying to take calcium supplements, and it just wasn't enough. Anyway, it's a long fucking experience, and calcium is extremely important. So, I don't remember how we got to calcium, but oh yeah, calcium channel inhibitors, and lisinopril is stuff like grapefruit is rich in calcium, so it can fuck with everything, and it can cause a buildup in your body that really sucks on the opposite end of that. Anyway, here's the
And as well,
your
and
Ember
as
check.
well, um, it's also a diuretic, so
Yep.
that also plays.
Yep. The most important aspect is the neutralization of acid in your blood, with a secondary effect being heart rate. Bones are more of a storage unit. They will your body will pull calcium and deposit calcium out of your bones to maintain all those other things. Bones are great, and they're definitely useful for keeping you upright and moving. Brittle bone syndrome sucks, but calcium does way more than just make you have strong limbs. Anyway, there's your Ember check. He's giving us the
Your
stink
body
eye.
prefers staying alive over having limbs.
I'm a fan, right? Staying alive is rule number 1. Did I tell you that I recently updated my personal theme song, Lorelai?
No.
I just chose a new one a couple days ago. It's Never Fade Away. Anybody know that one?
Nope.
Let's see here. I'll put it on.
Wait, hold on. What you say the song is, bro?
It's called Never Fade Away.
Nope, not at all.
All right. Let's see here.
Who's it by?
It's Samurai. But the version I'm gonna sing is the ending is played by a different singer. Let's see here. Gotta find it real quick. There it is. Boop.
Le boop.
Ah! Okay. That's it. I'm sorry. Done. All right, popped it. I'm popping it in the Music and PMV's channel. That's the song for you guys in VC if you want to hear it. I'm gonna play it for the for the channel. It's okay to sing, play as far as I know because it goes in the Cyberpunk game, and you can. It's unique to the game, and they like it when you stream. So I actually hurt my throat with that.
It's not a copyrighted song.
It is copyrighted, but its license allows you to play it. So here we go. It is Never Fade Away by the actual musician. I don't actually know. It's credited to Samurai, but Samurai is a fictional band, so we'll have to go from there.
'Cause we lost everything.
Cranking it up just a little bit here.
We had to pay the price.
Hope you guys enjoy it. I know I like it. I'll still. I like Cyberpunk. It makes me happy.
I saw in you what life was missing. You lit a flame that consumed my head.
Oh, what? Fuck.
I'm now
Oops. I killed it. I'm sorry. I accidentally sped it up. My bad. It was like, what
Right,
the
bro.
hell?
How dare you do that, man?
Okay, back to it. It's kind of a slow ballad type, but it's very intense.
I saw in you what life was missing. You lit a flame that consumed my hate. I'm now one for reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet embrace.
What is your favorite defensive cyberware and why is it Mantis Blades?
'Cause we lost
Meh.
everything.
Mantis Blades are great, but I'll take Sandevistone.
Well, no, the Sandavistan doesn't replace the Mantis Blades. Mantis Blades are the offensive arm-based.
Oh, you mean of those
rocket
four?
launcher. Yeah.
Well, it depends on what I'm playing. If I'm playing my what the fuck? I'm sorry. It's hard for me to talk and listen to this song and talk at the same time. Let me crank it on the audio for these guys. If I'm playing a swords character, absolutely they're the best. But if I'm playing a Netrunner, then I always want to go monowire.
I usually go monowire just because I like the aesthetic, to be honest. But damage-wise, the Mantis Blades are actually the strongest.
I've never been able to really deal with the other ones. Like, I used the Gorilla Arms at one point for one of the quests, but as soon as I was done, swapped that back out for Mantis Blades. Never have used the projectile system.
Now, if only we could do what we see in, like, freaking Edge Runners or whatever and have, like, Gorilla Arms and Mantis Blades.
Mm-hmm. I am currently working on Lumiere. Sorry, you're Lumiere, aren't you? I'm currently working on Author Inkwell. Here is that lovely fella, an adorable pony. Love their design. So it is their character sheet, so that it turns them into permanent members of the crew of the Element of Magic. I wanted to get them inducted and into my evil clutches. Gotta do it right, right?
That one thing that changed it all. That one thing that caused the fall.
was working
chose
on it.
I chose Never Fade Away because having to I was recently had the choice of whether the face dialysis again brought back into my face, and I realized that the thing that held me here and keeps me going is being with you guys and being with my family. So that's why I chose this song.
Aw.
It's a little ironic, but at the same time, because V is sentenced to die from the very beginning of the game. But to me, there's a certain poetic, poetic value to that. Because I am in a situation where, if I don't do something about this, I am in the same kind of situation. Slow death by my body just, eating itself and kidneys shutting down. Instead, I have to do everything I can to stay alive. So, kind of felt very familiar, I vibe with V a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And yes, our clutches are in fact evil, just ask Lorelei. So I hope you guys liked the song. It's definitely one of my favorites from Cyberpunk. Alright, that's that. Good song. Alright, back to the regular music.
I was working on a cyberpunk fanfic with ponies.
Yeah?
Never went anywhere with it.
Really? Why?
Just lost track of what I was trying to do with it.
I think that's normal. I have to... Going on Stargazer, if I'm being completely honest, as much as I love it, and it's like our entire theme here, I have to take breaks from it once in a while, and I frequently do, because otherwise I get burnt.
For
Yeah,
me,
same here.
For me, when I'm trying to work on something, I will dump everything I can into it. But if I don't have something to bounce it off of or talk to about it, it ends up just going and falling flat on its face because I can't keep the motivation.
One of the best things about running a stream and having this community to work with has been having a bunch of people who are not just interested in the story, but invested in it. We've put a lot of you guys have put hundreds of hours into this community, and maybe even thousands over the years. And I really don't want to let you guys down. I might be slow.
That's another cyberpunk song.
Yeah, Let You Down? Yeah, it's a good one. But it's that's the last thing on my mind, and it's one of the things that keeps me constantly, working to be getting this art piece out there and constantly writing, because even if I feel burnout, I always come back to it because I really, really like the community we built up here. And you know what? The theme is fucking fun. It is.
Yeah.
It's great. I love the whole ship dynamic and how we've got our crew and how it all works out. It's fucking fun, and being a member of the Stargazer crew is legitimately a privilege.
Back when I had a co-writer and I was writing one of my Fallout Equestria stories, I wrote over 80,000 words over the span of one night.
Oh wow.
When I get inspired, I get super inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a thing I need to show you at some point. If you haven't had a chance to see it. You probably have. Didn't you get to the roof of the galaxy?
Me? No, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay. Well, we'll make a point to go see it. I want to show Inkwell too. But one of the origins of Stargazer actually came from a night streaming Elite. And we ended up, I was doing just doing some long range exploration. It was before I had the element. And I was out in Lyra's Song doing some long range or some long-term exobiology based off of one of the DSSA carriers. And I did show it on stream, but seeing it in person is different. It really is. It fucks with you. Anyway, but I was doing the.
Hell,
Hmm?
that sounds like important enough that I might even just grab my VR headset.
It's worth it. It's really worth it. But being out while I was out in Lyra's song, that's really close to the edge of the galaxy out there, and I had a 72 light year Phantom is what I was running around in did it for several months. And at one point, while I was on stream, I decided to go to the edge of the galaxy, as far out as you can go. And we found a little system out there, probably just a little red dwarf, you know. But there was this moment when I saw the edge of everything. And, you know, it was like really haunting to see that nothing, that emptiness, that bit of space that was completely without stars, you know? And as an explorer, that in particular, no stars means there's no way home. You can't go back. And I knew that if I kept going, it would be the end of me. You know, there would be literally nothing behind me. There would be nothing left because there's nothing out there. And I won't say it was a psychological break, but I had a legit spiritual moment. Like, in a video game, I know it sounds ridiculous to say, but looking at the edge of everything and feeling so alone in that moment was legitimately fascinating. I've never experienced anything like it in a game, ever. And so looking out at the galaxy, and I look out at this infinite darkness, and there's nothing out there. I got all philosophical on stream, and then we had this one guy who hangs out irregularly. His name is Morsalaith, or I can't remember what he goes by now, but he made a comment that he said when he looked at it, he saw hope, and I was like, how do you see this infinite darkness and see hope? And his response was, turn around. So I turned around, and you know what was right behind me? Everything. All of it. The entire galaxy. And it was like, I see hope because you're just the first. You know, you're the first person in this system, but, you know, who says that there's not people that are going to go further than you? And then you turn around and you look at the galaxy, and he goes, that's everything. That is everything you know and everything you love. I think the fact that you were able to get here was incredible. And I don't know what the fuck happened, but that shit blew my mind. And I immediately, like, my response was, I need to art about this. I absolutely have to draw something. And I ended up drawing the first Stargazer painting based on that. And from that, we ended up getting my fleet carrier, and I was like, I really, really want to pursue this. I want to get more out of this than just this one moment. You know, it was so fucking cool that what about ponies experiencing that same feeling for the first time? I want to capture that. So, enter Stargazer. That's why it's all here. It's because of this one
and as
moment.
they say, the rest was history.
Exactly. Exactly. It was a legit, like, I don't know how to describe it other than it was really fucking cool.
I can say I've had similar epiphany moments like that, but on a much smaller scale.
Oh man, that's pretty cool. What was your first moment?
The very first moment was the time I actually decided to drive across the state over to Seattle to hang out with a friend who was moving away to Ohio in like a week or two of time. And I stopped about midway there, and I was just out in the middle of nowhere. Everywhere I looked, there was nothing to be seen. Like, it was just empty. Even the highway seemed to have, like, no cars on it.
That's kind of cool.
But when I turned around and looked in the other direction, I could still see Spokane on the horizon.
The city. Oh, I like that. This is the first Stargazer painting.
admittedly, I was having a lot of doubts at that moment until I turned around and looked back, and they're like, you know what? I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing a good thing.
That's cool.
I
Everybody's
have a lot of
everybody's stories have a different point of origin. I like that one.
yeah, I have a lot of anxieties and doubts. So when I'm doing something, I typically am doubting myself and sitting there going, "Am I doing the right thing? Is this really what I should be doing right now?"
Yeah, second guessing. Yep, I get that. You must have an anxiety disorder.
Yes, I've got a very bad one.
Same here. Yay,
But
anxiety.
that doesn't respond to medication.
Oh, can't help you there. Well, anyway, so on the stream here, I linked the first Stargazer painting. This is my response to that moment of looking out into the darkness. And after Morselaith gave me that, awesome. And there's a little hint, there's a little secret in here. This is my version of Orion, which is my favorite constellation. She's not necessarily on Earth, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway.
It's kind of funny. My Crate Phantom was named freaking, what was it? Orion Express or something like that. Orion Express.
That's cool.
Before I renamed it.
And you named it, like, what did you name it to again?
Volare in Abyssum, I believe, or something.
I remember, yeah, it was like the Singer of the Abyss or something.
To fly into the abyss.
That's right. Good names. All mine are named after ponies. Thank you, Ruby. I ended up. Were you there whenever I like lost my shit because I named one of my ships after Flurry, and I was like, what the fuck was I thinking?
And then you were trying to crash it, but you were trying to crash it, but it was helping you.
It was too fucking durable. I remember Inkwell's line was, "How dare you do your job and protect me, ship? Fuck you."
Very accurate.
Right? So, that sounds right. Just up my alley. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, nerd moment. That happens, I suppose.
Another story, if you want to hear it.
Please.
This one's actually just a story that happened in Elite, but it's something that, you know, looking back on it inspired me, and I actually wrote like a short story about it that never got published anywhere, and I don't even know if I still have it because my computer died and I had to wipe everything.
Okay.
But way back when Elite was still brand new, basically, all I had to my name was a Python, and it wasn't even all that well fit. And I was playing with one of my friends who was in their ASP, and we were in a Haz-Res, just doing the bounty hunting thing, just, you know, going around finding people who are wanted, scanning them, and killing them. But they like to pick up the cargo pieces. Like,
oh, God.
If someone dropped like a occupied escape pod or something like that, they would pick it up. And so a bandit in, I believe it was a Clipper, showed up and scanned them and wanted the cargo, but they didn't understand or realize, and it was before they could react, the Clipper was firing on them, and the Clipper was doing a lot of damage.
Okay.
And as they're trying to flee, they've already lost their shields. They're quickly losing their hull. And the only thing I can think of at that moment is to throw my ship in between them and the Clipper.
Nice.
And I threw my Python in the middle of that. I lost my shields pretty dang quick. And they managed to get out. I, being the vengeful, angry person I was, turned around and decided this Clipper is going to die.
Okay.
And I almost died, and then eventually I limped home, and I managed to kill it, and I limped home.
Well, that's good. I mean, hey, as long as you managed to make it home, right? As long as you didn't have to rebuy, then I call that a win.
At that time, I don't even remember if I could have afforded the rebuy, but I couldn't let them die.
No, never fly without rebuy. Not you. Fuck you.
I mean, I'm the crazy motherfucker that doesn't care.
That makes sense.
I'll be entirely honest. I am the crazy motherfucker that doesn't care.
I am going to be struggling with this because
No, I wrote a little story about that ages ago.
That's
I
cool.
wish I still had it.
I'm sad that you don't. I would have liked to have heard that. Well, you know, if there's always more vehicles for stuff like that, especially in Stargazer. I mean, not as much in our story, since we're going to be, now that I think about it, we're going to be out in the middle of the fucking nowhere, and if anything happens
Well, there
like
is
that,
one thing that could come up based on
that?
what you've posted already.
What's that?
Who's gonna murder the person who almost murdered you?
Oh. Yeah, I think Starsong was, the original intent was just to let that go. You know, take it as a lesson learned.
Yeah, but you see, I'm not the kind of person that lets that go.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Starsong, oh, hold on. My unsolicited old man story as to why I like Elite. When I played the very first wireframe game on my Apple IIe, I remember reading through the manual and just being amazed that this one little floppy disk had so many stars on it. And absolutely any way you wish for go about getting there. For the first time in your life as a child, there were no wrong answers. It's your galaxy, kid. Fucking go. Yup. Ooh. Yeah, that resonates with me, Inkwell. Oh my god, I feel
it.
that. I feel that.
I feel it too.
Yes.
I think we all had that moment.
Oh, well, at least the elite players did. There's only there's several elite players that are in the stream, but in the server, as far as I know, there's only 4 of us. And, you know, not everybody has that, like, you know, has that same sense of wonder, or they don't really like the mechanics or whatever. So, you know, this group, I would say that the only people who really, like, get that are the longtime elite players, honestly. There's no other game I've ever seen that comes close to just representing that freedom and that, like, throw you into the pit and say sink or swim, bitch. Good luck. That's it. I mean, starting Elite Dangerous is like, here's a Sidewinder. They started out when I first started playing, there weren't even any fucking, like, tutorials. It's like,
I loved that part.
here's a Sidewinder, do your keybinds, and then you had to find everything out, like, firsthand. Like, learning that you couldn't fly into a system or into a station without, like, asking for permission first I was like, why do they keep fucking killing me? I'm just trying to dock. And yeah, and it was.
I never had that problem specifically.
Oh man.
But for me, I wasn't even like, here's your Sidewinder, set up your keybinds and go, kid. No, it's literally, here's your Sidewinder, here's your preset for the T-Flight that you happen to be using.
Oh,
Congratulations, all your buttons are already mapped. Go, have fun.
You lucky bitch.
I have never played Elite without a flight stick.
I have never played it without a flight stick either, but I had to map everything from the beginning because they assumed you were on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
And all that was all prepped, but whenever you had to do with your thrust with your T stick or whatever, I had to figure all that out from scratch. I'm like, why am I'm okay, I'm out. They're letting me go. 3 minutes later, they're blasting my asses because I'm no longer allowed. We lost Stacy and Lorelei. Is server muted? Okay. Oh, wow. We lost Stormy and Stacy. Everything okay over there, guys?
No. I'm just muted.
Okay.
Still here.
Alright, well, as
Also,
it happens
Manic.
sometimes.
Did I hear correctly? You said something about today being a birthday.
No worries,
Yeah.
Stormy. Yeah, that's right.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I love you, Manic, but I'm sorry I'm not drawing Sonic for your birthday.
Oh no, I will just want a Twilight Sparkle.
You want a Twilight?
Yeah.
I think I can throw a Twilight doodle in there. Might even be able to get it done tonight. You got it.
Oh, thank you.
Gotta do it for the birthday, right? Discord's being a bitch? Yeah, it does that. I will blame Discord too. But anyway, yeah, they Elite did a good job of like trying to knock my ass out and keep me from playing. Cause it ain't a fucking learning curve, it's a learning cliff.
No, I
Did you ever
remember
get
when I
unstuck?
first took off.
Hold on, what was that, Laura?
Go ahead.
Laura, what was that? Go ahead again.
So did you get unstuck or are you still stuck?
I am unstuck and the element is back to moving.
Yeah.
I remember when I first took off of that one dock in fucking LHS 3447. I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't even look at the keybinds. It just went, we detected that you have the Thrustmaster T flight. We have a preset for that. Would you like to load it? And I went, sure, yeah. And then I'm like, all right, okay, this hat switch seems to navigate the menus.
Yeah.
And the trigger selects options.
That sounds right.
Okay. Launch. Cool. I'm no longer attached to the station. How do I fly?
Oh wait, the station's spinning. Why am I spinning? Oh god. Yep. Meet Ravenheart. Look at this! Stormy, one of the new Dragony species. Interesting. What exactly are they wearing? It's an interesting set of equipment, like the Cutie Mart. Wow, great shading, as ever. Stormy's shading is fantastic, you know. I believe Stormy uses bases on a regular basis, but her shading is just awesome. Talk about practice. With small wings, so it can't fly, can it? Can it fly? Probably not. Not with the large body styles that our Dragonies typically have. So probably can't fly with that amount of just like pure surface area as an issue. But pretty. Thank you for sharing, Stormy.
Did you have the moment when you accidentally pulled the trigger and fired your pulse lasers for the first time? And you happened to be right next to the station when you did it?
Oh, I was in the
station.
station.
Just immediately just detonates you?
Oh man, the thing that killed me the most was the station. Like, they do not give a
I went like 3
fuck.
times to this station before my friend was like, so I see you have a leak. Do you need some help? And I'm like, I have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah, they do not give a rat's patootie about you in the station. They're like, you follow the laws or you will fucking die. Period. You know,
Speed
there's...
kills. Kill your speed, not your credit count.
Right? I remember trying to figure out the bounty system whenever I was like, oh my god, what's wrong with me? Why am I no longer allowed to dock at this station? Because you're notorious. Why? Loitering.
You loitered.
Yep. They literally, loitering doesn't get you a fine, it gets you killed. They peck pretty hard
Now it
around
gets you a
here.
fine, and if you don't move quickly enough, it gets you killed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I usually get yelled at for loitering at least once every docking.
Sorry for the
fly a typical approach.
yeah. Sorry for the changing up of things in here. It's not going to be that way permanently. I just need to pull the colors out of your eyes. So I'm wasn't really thinking about it when I did this, so I have to kind of have to go
Impromptu
smart.
swap.
Yeah.
Swap.
Then I have to color up the highlights. There we go. Yeah, I have to get the swatch right. And then I'm going to have to pull them out again whenever I make the character color tags. Oh, Koa. I wish I had your voice, my dear. She's such a sweetie. I am a huge fan. Your eyes! I know, right? You look blind. That shit's a bit fucked up. Don't worry, we'll fix it. Bright orange. Look at that. That's your special eye color is orange. and it also makes things look a little less insane.
Insane memory.
Well, not in the eye membranes, I hope. Layer check, I am good. Thank you for checking, but all's well. Just gotta do this right. If I don't, well, it's a fuck up, and nobody likes it when I fuck up your eyes. My eyes! At least it's not your thighs, though. My thighs! My delicious thighs!
Yeah, do it. Just fun.
English is hard.
Damn, that has to hurt.
All is Inkwell. Inkwell is love, Inkwell is life. Oh, wait, wrong all. All is well. All is Inkwell. Okay, my bad. Sorry, I wasn't flirting, I swear.
Not today.
Not this time.
Yeah,
As
like
much as-
last time.
Well, you were flirting with Rarity, not Star Song. Two different creatures.
See, I told you. Hey, she wanted me to go out on a date with her, so of course I had to.
I'm swearing. Rude. Let me get that timer going here.
I've been trying to escape from
From
this
the stupid, bloody phase I call love. Alright. It's an Angie song. Like, I really like it, but it is Angie as heck. Like,
What, the Bonnie?
What's the song?
it's called Bonnie.
Well, yeah, I do that just from the little bit you sang.
Oh no.
It's not really Angie per se.
Oh, if you know the story behind
It's
it.
more. It's a little bit. Well, I mean, I've talked to Violet about it, but
Okay, so I haven't talked to Violet about it. I talked to Nami about it.
Violet was saying how it was supposed to be like closeted lesbianism.
That makes sense. I just remember
Do
whenever
you not
I was...
understand the feelings I have for you? Because I'm very poor at articulating them.
Sounds about right. Sounds like a Violet thing to say. Violet is a very complex pony, but very cool. I like a little bit of an Angie song once in a while, you know? Kind of gets the aggression out. You can kind of really vibe with it. I've got a song that I play whenever I'm thinking about my particular person that I'm very attached to, but those feelings are not reciprocated, you know, and they never will be because that person doesn't like men.
I know that feeling well.
Yo,
It makes me want to hit someone.
nope, I like Angie. Also, pissed isn't a swear word. If it is, well then, guess what? I've been using it in polite company for a very long time, and that's a very bad idea. Let's see here. I'm popping in my song that I listen to. That's for me. This is for me. That's why I requested my own song. I got my cue.
Requested your own song with your infinite points.
Yep, exactly. The song in question is Background Part 2 by Koa.
Oh, I love that
I've
song.
heard that one.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's how it reminds me of how I feel about this particular person, and since I can't like, I can't like express those feelings, so they live in limbo and will never be able to leave because I value our friendship too much. So, unless of course she happens to be listening to this, in which case I'm screwed. but she doesn't come to the streams. She's kind of a Luddite. Thankfully. Usually pretty safe. Watch, this is going to be the one night that she actually comes and listens to the stream. I'm going to get a phone call in the morning. Dusk, who are you talking about? Are you talking about me, Dusk? Dusk. The hell's wrong with you, Dusk? Oh, wait. Wrong layer. Sounds like that would be... I would say that's just my luck, but you know what? That's legitimately not my luck. There we go. My luck is usually pretty good. Otherwise, I don't think I'd worship a goddess of luck. There he goes.
I'm not supposed to
Supposed to
feel
see
this
this
way,
way,
no.
no. Supposed to stay straight and narrow.
Supposed to be strong
Strong
and
and
brave,
brave,
but
but
the world's so big and scary, and I think it's against me. Think it's trying to test
Such a
me.
good song. Hurts my heart.
So depressing, it's so messy, but on the surface I just gotta stay clean. No, when
I'm gonna
I'm with
turn it up for you guys a little.
I
Oh, you can already hear it pretty well.
honey, let's go there. Show me all that we
Legitimately have no clue. I can't agree because I have no information. And since it's not pony music, I'm not going to be hearing it tonight. But I'm willing to give it a go other time. Generally, trance doesn't do it for me, though. Like, sometimes it can work, but I really, really, really prefer ballads, and folk music is like my favorite. I'm a simple pony. Sorry. The only time I've ever been able to listen to rap and actually, like, even attempt to enjoy it was whenever Nami put out a new rap song, and I was like, okay, I'll give this a try. And it turned out to be legitimately fucking great. Oops. I swore. I'm sorry. I was doing so well, too. Alright. Well, Voyage Zombie usually gives it to the VC to punish me, so... Alright, VC, 'tis your call. What am I doing to repent for my swearing?
Well, I have an idea.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you wearing?
What? Yeah. I like to think of it like onesie.
It's a
the
Lawan
one-
onesie.
No, not exactly. He's not a unicorn. Like, he asked me a random pony, and I was like, okay, I think he was gonna draw it. But no, apparently my pony, according to Luan, hunted this unicorn and is wearing their skin. So
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I have no idea where that came from.
Well, that went dark very quickly.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Danny
exa-
did have a major break the other night. I mean, he
So
tried
yeah,
to
it's
blow up the ship because he saw me murder a bird.
yeah, it's flirt. Yeah, it's flirtily.
You murdered Fleur de Lis, and now you're wearing her skin.
Not fleur de lis.
Oh my god.
Zut alors, Danny. Toi, ce
It's
n'est
like my second favorite horse.
not anymore.
Sorry.
Now she's a skin.
Well, I guess Danny has to be my second favorite horse now because he's wearing her skin.
Oh my goddess. All right. So, now that we know that you are a horse murderer and you're wearing somebody's skin, that's fucking dark. But okay, what's my punishment, Danny?
Ah, yes. You'll be able to swear, but you have to rhyme every time you do.
Fuck your truck.
I like this one. I think I'm gonna write it down.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. So if I don't swear, I don't have to rhyme?
Exactly.
That's not too bad. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like that.
It could be a good chance to redeem a rant.
So I'm gonna throw a fit, you little shit.
I'm back.
Hey, bienvenue. Welcome back, Stormy.
Hey.
Glad you made it. Just felt
Yep.
empty without you.
As usual.
It never feels empty.
God, I love this song. It's called Remember Falling, and I seriously considered playing it for the start tonight, but instead I decided to give Danny emotional damage.
Wow.
Emotional
Wow.
damage.
As always.
How could you do that to poor Danny?
Simple, just
Don't-
like this.
Don't fuck with my bucks. You leave it alone, you. My bucks are not for general usage.
Let's destroy his books.
Best in choice books. Okay. I mean, at some point I just kind of have to... Manic, at some point I just have to look at you and just, like, accept that this is the way you are.
Man, yeah, man, that's the way I am, bro. I'm goofy and hyper sometimes. But heck, everybody needs some laughter in the world.
Hold on, what's the joke there, Ruby? I gotta hear this. What's the joke, you piece of coke? Coke is what happens inside of a Hey, Al, what's the cheapest kind of meat? Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, meat?
No, we're talking to... Ruby's talking about a has-been hotel joke.
Ah, never mind. I
mean,
need to watch Hazbin Hotel.
It's good. Deer balls, they're under $1. Oh. The walls fell with that joke. Shaka when the walls fell. Face hoof.
Oracles come right from them.
I'm just glad you guys aren't making me do puns again. That was... Those are painful for
Should not
everybody.
even mention it, bro, because that might be
Was it a punishment?
coming up.
No, it wasn't. It was just a bunch that I did, and somebody's like, that would be a good punishment. And nobody's redeemed a rant, so... Not
Okay,
yet.
write it down.
Heck, that might be coming up as well.
You're writing down punishments? You're literally taking notes?
I'm doing it now.
Right, bro. I'm not even about to say anything.
Fuck you, man.
Also, Star.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
responsibility,
flattered,
so-
man, but I'm with Twilight.
What was that, Flurry?
Temba, his arms wide.
Shaka when the walls fell. I can't remember any of the other ones. God, gosh darn it.
Darmok and Shadad at Tanagra.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, that's the obvious one.
Yes, there's not a lot of those. To be honest, there's like 4 of them.
An entire language based on metaphors.
Which I find beautiful.
I agree, it was pretty cool. It was so freaking fun. I remember that. Picard and Tathan at El Adril.
I'll say this much. Hearing Star Trek The Next Generation references makes me happy because it was something that me and my mom used to just sit down and watch.
I make Star Trek references all the darn time, and it very rarely comes across. No, I mean you're fairly new. You know, this is only your 3rd voice night. But I've been making Star Trek references for years, and I think Lorelai and you are the only ones that get them. That's it. Also, fuck you, I don't have to rhyme anymore. Fuck you, 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 fuckity, fuckity, fuck, fuck.
I have a little bit of a story, but it's not really my story specifically. Like,
Fuck rhymes with fuck. Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
my mom's favorite episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation aired while she was in the hospital after having me,
Oh my. Wow.
and that was The Inner Light.
The Inner Light is so good. I actually learned how to play The Inner Light on Tin Whistle. The song, I can play it on. I have a penny whistle. It's an Irish music. It's an Irish instrument, and I can't play it on stream. It never comes through. But I know that.
It's probably for the best. I would probably lose myself for a little bit. I can't listen to that song without being upset ever since she's passed. So
I understand that, but yeah, I'm in a point to. I did it for a date. I dated a girl who was really.
That's so
sweet.
nerdy.
Oh, he
but
was
cool.
being a wrestler.
Yeah, I got more riz
That's
than.
nerdy but cool.
Well, she was a fucking nerd, and she was my age, and you know, she kept sending me Picard memes. And whenever we met for our first date, I was like, okay, I have a present for you. And we sat on the beach, and while we were sitting out there in the eating cherries, watching the waves roll in, I pulled out my penny whistle and played The Inner Light for her. I spent probably 30 hours practicing and learning it because I didn't know it. And she goes, "That is so nerdy, and I love it."
Also, Star, I posted the drawing of all 3 of the Draconis in size comparison.
Ooh, cool. I'll go take a look at
Meaning
it.
Whiplash is the largest of the Draconese species.
Oh, okay. Well, we know that they're not a small species in general. They're pretty big. Is that really? It is pretty adorable. Agreed. I was happy with it. It went over
Boy,
well.
got that ring. I'm so proud of him.
This was
Yeah,
It is
'cause
adorable to the nth degree. Like, I can't think of anything that's more adorable to say.
Yeah.
Right, bro. I'm
No,
proud
no.
of him.
What
He got
would have
that
been more
ring.
adorable would be, and that's the song we danced to at our wedding.
We didn't dance, but we did not dance on the beach there, but we did have fun. I don't know.
Comic is also depressed.
All right, there we go. We got a size comparison. Man, you are big. This one's a little fucking shrimp. Look at that thing. She's tiny.
You should have included a horse so we can see the size comparison to a horse.
Yeah, we need to use Star Song as a standard measure for everybody's like size comparisons.
But Star Song is small. You
I
said
know.
so.
I know she's tiny,
You
but
need
she's
an
still
average-heighted horse.
she's just on the very low end of normal heights for a pony. She's not, she's not abnormally small. She's just very petite.
Midget.
Or Harvest would be a good one because Harvest is like right in the middle, totally average. How many Star Songs does it need to be? How many Star Songs is this? Yes, this is how we measure things in the Stargazer universe. It's like Americans, but in space. I think this is 6 football fields long, or 7 Eiffel Towers on top of each other. Makes perfect sense to me and nobody else. Anyway. Very boopable snoot there, Inkwell. Yes, I changed up Inkwell's snoot a little bit here. I wanted to play with it.
That was better.
I'm playing with Inkwell's nose. I just realized how that sounds.
Yeah, I'm glad you like that size comparison between the 3 Draconis I've drawn so far.
They're very cute. I like them.
Yeah, I feel like Copperfly would be like the normal height for a Dracony. Whiplash would be like, her species would be the largest, and then Ravenheart would be the smallest out of the species.
So like a different subspecies of the critters?
Yeah, like they're same species, but like as I said before, subspecies.
Okay. Got it.
Hence why with Ravenheart, she has the small wings, but like that really fluffy kind of tail. But Copperfly has that long tail.
Okay, that's cool.
And then Rona Whiplash, her name basically comes from her tail.
Oh, I have to work the limbs and do the wrist squeezies. And yes, of course I'm playing with somebody's nose. Hey, Lorelai. Lorelai, guess what? Guess what? Lorelai.
Ooh.
Lorelai.
What?
Oh,
What?
boop.
What?
Boop.
What? What?
I counter moved. We are hydrating, and yes, I'm. What do you guys think about the new nose style? Do you prefer the connected snoot, or do you like the slightly more? I'm not sure. Yeah, I kind of like them both. One of them feels a little bit more, I don't know, like flexible. Like I can do more with the non-connected snoot, but at the same time, the other one works just fine. You know, it makes it more cartoony. All right, let me do 7, 8, 9, darling. All right. Yeah. 1. Oh, I forgot to do this. Wing lifts. You like the perspective deal, like MLP have 2 muzzle variants? Yeah, I feel like that might at the same. I feel like it can change based on the drawing or the style you want to do at the moment. All snoots are beautiful. I have to disagree.
Yes.
I've seen some pretty ugly snoots.
No.
You know, I'm thinking like
No.
jackals and shit.
Yeah.
And you know, there's some bats, not bat ponies, but there are some bats with some really fucking weird snoots.
E.
Man, I want Cheez-Its.
How dare you have Cheez-Its and not share?
I need, you know, I have the I have to do this every time somebody says every time somebody says how do I dare. That's how. Literally my religion.
Fine. We'll settle this in other memes.
I do wonder who drew that coin. I might have gotten quite a lot of use out of it, haven't I? Thank you, Ruby. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I'm pretty much finished.
10. No, mine hogs all the Cheez-Its. Ruby! I'm sorry, not Ruby. Stormy! You selfish... Ruby, can you bake more Cheez-Its, please? We need Cheez-Its as a standard snack.
Make the giant Cheez-Its.
I haven't ate Cheez-Its in a minute, bro. I miss eating them.
I want one as big as my head.
Right away. Awesome. Ruby's like, I'm on board. Let's make these fucking Cheez-Its. Alright, you want to know
And they'll
how
be
I
better
dare?
than the store-bought ones.
This is how I dare. Wahaha!
Jeez.
The Taco Bell huge Cheez-Its instead of the tostada. Okay. Fucking Blossom. Rude. The Taco Bell huge Cheez-Its instead of a tostada. Again, like just the regular Cheez-Its. You know, just the cheddar, the sharp cheddar kind of a thing that they got going. The problem is those I could eat an entire box in one sitting. And have. Shit. And there goes the emote wall getting abused. Perfect. As it should be.
I'll do it sometimes. I just
Oh.
like seeing my thing.
Oh no,
going.
I started it. This is literally my fault. I'm not complaining. I was the one that's like, here, this is how you do the thing. I like to do it with Haven's eyeball.
I like to do it with certain emotes I have.
Haven's eyeball is the best, I think, because it's just like deliciously intrusive. The eye, Haven's eye, right? Do we have anybody that's willing to do that for me? Somebody do Haven's eyeball, or maybe I'll do it. Takes me a second to get it all queued up, but it's worth it.
Gonna ask a little question about that though.
There you go. What's up? You can ask anything you want. Okay. You can ask any question you like, but I reserve the right not to answer.
I was just gonna say, do you think posting all the round emotes and the wall like that is a good idea? Because people with trypophobia.
Against eyes?
Irregular holes can be triggered by anything.
Uh,
I know that Aurora was saying that the eyes specifically trigger his.
I would say viewer discretion is advised. Not trying
Like,
to.
I don't
Nom nom.
think we need to curtail, but maybe
You want me to call it back? Pull it?
maybe plus like a content warning.
Oh,
first.
interesting. See, there is a point. The emo. Oh god, the face thing. Oh, fucking weird. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Called it. I was like, there you go. Yeah. Some very good illustration of what's going on there. Okay. Noted. Confirmed. We'll do a content warning in the future. My apologies, Aurora, and thank you for the very, very abrupt illustration of why that's fucking weird. There's something about like Manic has this like habit of posting these human faces that are doing really fucking weird shit, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the Chad expression or some shit, but it fucks me up. Like, legitimately stresses me out and fires off my lizard brain in a really bad way.
Yo, that's the only one I have.
I mean, I'm talking like the GIFs you used to post in our channel. That shit was fucking weird, man. It like triggered me hard, and I had a rough time dealing with it because how do you like say that some random dude like smirking at me is going to cause me psychological trauma? But like,
I'm sorry, I don't know how to laugh. It just so I feel like some people actually think that when I actually post shit like that in my other channels.
No, I get it, and it was at the time it was pretty funny, but that shit fucked me up like hard. I don't know why. I have no good explanation for it. It must be a phobia or something. But like every time I saw it, my skin would crawl. Like I literally could feel it wiggling on my face. Fucking
Could it
weird.
be potentially Canny Valley triggering?
Might be. And every time I saw them, it's like there was never any rule against them because it's not like they were harmful or even all that disruptive. Fuck you, Manic. Jiminy Christmas, dude.
It's just an anime girl.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you what to do on your own stream, but it's just like
Well, we generally try to accommodate folks in there.
I got you.
Generally.
Yeah, so it's just like a moment of some things are a little more triggering than you might realize.
Yep. Oh well, and there's a middle ground somewhere there because you can't please everybody.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, I don't want to be the source of anybody's particular phobia. I got to respect that. So I will I'll do my best to, it's like, by the way, eyeballs incoming, something like that.
Yeah, just like something like that. Just let someone know that they might want to look away.
Yep. Oh, if I ever bring up needles or something, I'm like, hey, watch out, I'm gonna post a picture of a needle, turn away or whatever, and it's generally been respected or accepted and appreciated whenever I do that. So I do my best to acquiesce. But sometimes I don't think about it, so telling me there's an issue, we can fix it. Manic, stop it.
Okay, I stop.
Where do you even get all of these?
Well, the eyeball is from my friend Haven. Haven has
I was referring to Manic.
Oh, I don't even.
Where does Manic get all of these?
Manic
things?
just recently hit affiliate, and clearly he's using those emote slots to his great advantage.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, man. My followers love them emotes.
I did stop. I mean, I didn't realize it was causing people stress. if it was just the
I
first
believe
time.
that might have been in reference to Manic.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I show. I just won't use my emotes in here.
You can use some, just not the fucking weirdo faces.
But they
Or-
cool.
Or maybe chill on them a little bit.
Okay, can I just use the Blossom one and Twilight one?
Twilight, yes. And yeah, I think Ruby's right. Speaking of emote. Got it. Thank you, Ruby. Yeah, just don't spam them. That's all.
Oh, she got her rating mode approved.
Is that... Oh, with the basket! That is so cute! I remember whenever you showed me the base of that, it was freaking adorable. Raid! Ruby
Unfortunately,
Raid.
it's so small you can barely read that it's raid. It says raid.
I got to see it in its base form. It is beautiful.
A-Star, now you
I did
need
too.
your own raid one.
I'm just gonna start having people post the potato emote. That's our raid. Startato.
Potato raid.
Potato raid. We're all just attacking you with your potatoes. Chuck, 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 chuck.
Potato raid.
They always trying to
the
nerf.
potato cannon.
Man. It is what it is.
Wait, is my potato an emote here?
No.
Man, there's just
'Cause
aren't.
I'm looking at your emote list and I don't see it.
Man, we have a whole ton of emotes though. Yeah, the Rarity is one of my favorites.
I know
Fuck.
Danny has his. Rudy has hers.
I guess I need
So,
to.
hi, Luan.
Oh, hola, Luan. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Good to see you, my friend. We have used every single... Oh, I have an extra slot now. Why do I have an open emote slot? When did that happen? I have two emote slots open. Fuck the what?
Who knows?
Time for potato.
Yeah,
Easy peasy potato.
here it comes. Off camera, you sickos.
Hey, no one said anything.
I know no one said anything, but you know that that's just the way it goes. Here's my potato folder. Let's see here. And my friend Light drew me a new one too that I need to use. Oh, I need to... I have to do the fucking... I have to resize it. Anybody want to resize an emote for me? Ruby, are you feeling generous? I know you have a website. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Let me send this to you.
When you need something resized, just go to Ruby. She can do it for you.
I try not to take advantage. I try not to abuse the generosity of my audience and my friends. So.
I mean, she's also the chef of the ship, so.
Yes, exactly. Ruby is a protected species that needs to be respected and treated with care.
No, see, the problem here is don't piss off Ruby, because Ruby makes all the food. She could very easily just sprinkle some poison in one.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, it is true, man. It
But I don't know
happened
how that's
one
gonna
time with
affect
one of my
me.
exes.
Oh, Ruby, I already saw it when you were drawing it the other day. Like, I saw you working on it.
But I think that was finished when she was on stream. Or maybe there was another one that I missed.
But thank you.
I forgot that I have another one that I just uploaded for you guys. If anybody wants to give it a try. It's Star Song Rage. Light drew it for me, and I forgot to upload it, so gonna get this one from Ruby, and then we will go from there. No, you shouldn't. Can I share the full version, Ruby? Oh wait, you already shared it. It's gallery. There we go. There's our full version. It is super cute. I love it. Oh, interesting. There we go. Thank you, Stormy. Now I actually have a
welcome.
Star Song screaming emote. Oh, I have a Star Song screaming emote, but now I've got an angry Star Song emote.
Cookie raid. Now I'm hungry for some cookies.
I want some fucking cookies too. Somebody give me a fucking cookie.
I mean, we could just
I've
go
got ice
raid the
cream.
pantry.
I don't want to stop staring at Starlight's butt. Starlight has a nice butt. It's very pretty.
Yay, nobody's after my ice cream.
You can keep your ice cream. Ice cream is like...
Oh, they're muffins.
I like muffins. I haven't had a muffin in a while.
Muffins. I think he's ready for his fill. I'm gonna fill him. Oh wait, I forgot to draw the fucking coffee cup.
How dare you?
I know. Kill me.
Wait.
Kill me! I
You were
don't...
going to say something instead of
Hey, man.
instead of that when I said how dare you.
Oh. I forgot the Timora you, I'm sorry. Timora compels you! Timora compels you!
Make sure you eat your vegetables.
What the fucking fuck?
What?
I don't want to... I don't... Fuckity! Fuck!
I'm over here just wheezing.
Fuck! Fuckity, fuck. Thank you, Ruby. I'm uploading it now.
You okay?
Fuck you.
Yeah, man.
That's said with it. That's said with affection.
Damn, I didn't know you liked me like that.
Damn. I mean, wow. I got nothing. I mean, fuck. All right. The new one has been uploaded. We now have our own potato. I have joined the potato gang with Ruby and Danny. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate your assistance there. And as much as I like you, Manic,
Potato.
Manic, I think you're great, but I really don't want to bone you. No offense. Silence. Fucking great, guys. Thanks. Just leave me hanging out there with that one.
Yes, as we shall.
Fucking rude.
Hey, what? You should know this by now.
Oh, okay, Ruby. Like I said, that's very kind of you, but I really don't ever want to go there. You're too sweet. You're very cool, and I don't ever want you to feel like taken advantage of. If you're able and willing to offer some assistance, it's awesome. But I will always do my best to not make you feel like what's the fucking word I'm looking for, guys? Give me a
Like
second.
you're being
Imposed upon.
used.
Yeah, I don't want to be a user. Not my thing. It's one of the reasons why I very rarely ask for things, unless somebody offers them. In which case, cool, thank you.
Yeah,
I just
man.
realized that Ruby's.
They offer me a piece. I'm eating it.
What was that, Flurry?
I just realized that Ruby's bow in her character sheet there are two different colors.
Yup. Don't care. She changes her bow, She doesn't have just
I was
one.
actually gonna say I think it's kind of neat. Just saying, most people don't think about having more than one
Oh.
design.
I wish I could claim that. No, it's just fucking Fluttershy. Move your butt. It's just me being lazy, honestly.
Yeah.
But fucking Fluttershy getting in the way.
Yeah.
Captain's prerogative. Ship-wide dress code update. Everyone must wear a bow.
Oh,
I don't know how that's gonna work on Whiplash. She doesn't really have a mane.
Or
and her
waist.
tail's
Just tie one
heavily
to a horn.
ribbed.
It's fine.
In the horns, yeah.
Just tie one to a horn. It's fine.
We already have established that everybody has to go through mandatory eyelash enhancing sessions. Period.
I mean, Whiplash is fine with that. I just don't know how she's gonna be a fan of bows. Unless it's like a bow tie she could wear around her neck.
Don't touch my lip.
She has a huge one. Okay, who are you removing, Retrovert? Don't remove Fluttershy. Don't remove Fluttershy. I like Fluttershy. All
Where's
three of
Luna?
them.
I don't see Luna on screen.
He's hiding somewhere.
Oh
No.
Ooh.
No! Fluttershy, I complained
Hiding-
about you once. Just once, and you've been consigned to space. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I think this is what Starsong's feeling.
There you go. Perfect. Oh, we're adding a pony. Fluttershy has been redeemed.
Yes. Thanks for the help, Flurry.
Saving Fluttershy.
I was about to call Flurry Fluttershy.
We could call her Flurryshy. Twilight's already there, Manic. Who else do you want? Do you want a different
Damn it,
version?
I waste my points.
No, there's multiple versions. Do you want the unicorn version to be added, or like Philly?
Or fucking Super Twy.
Super Twy.
Philly? Okay, what's her name? She the Masked Matterhorn. There she is.
The Twilight Sparkle has been doubled.
No,
Yes.
I've got 4 different Twilights on here. None of them are annoying, which is really nice. Sometimes they get really fucking batshit crazy and absolutely annoying as hell, but most of the time
Is that why we don't do Trixie?
Trixie's actually been banned because she has caused people seizures.
What does she do? That
She
causes people seizures.
Trixie and Derpy both have flashing animations, and it causes photosensitive seizures in a couple of people.
At least you didn't add Vegito, because that dude would seize you well.
He's not a pony.
Oh.
I'm horses
But,
all
you know,
the time,
I got-
dude. There ain't no fucking Sonic. There ain't no fucking DBZ. There ain't none of that bullshit. It is just horse all the time.
No.
100% horse. 100% of the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how
Star
about
Song
like
FM.
normal?
What?
Who knows?
Say that again,
Me either,
Manic.
man. What?
Did you ask me to be normal?
Ooh.
That's-
No, I
Doesn't mean
ain't
for
say
that.
that.
I was gonna
No,
say,
I ain't say that.
bro, them's fighting words.
I don't want to
Them
fight.
fight nerds.
No, I don't want to fight you. Listen, I just said I was reading a book. That's what I was doing.
Good save, Manic. Great save.
Very good save.
Reading a book. How dare you call me normal? I'm not normal. I'm anything but normal. I refuse. Oh, how do I get these? Yeah, desktop ponies. They are adorable and annoying as shit when you're trying to draw. Legitimately stressful at times.
And they probably would get in my way when I'm trying to play the game.
That's kind of the fun though, you know. It's not so bad when I'm playing Elite or like Paleopines. They were fine. I liked having them running around on the screen. Fluttershy while I'm trying to tame dinosaurs is just fucking wholesome. But when I'm trying to draw, I've got these 5 mobile boxes, or 4 mobile boxes that interfere with my stylus, and it's like, when it gets crazy, it's like I can't fucking draw.
At all the horses.
Man, I remember when I had something like that on my old computer, I had super kicked my foot through the screen.
Well, take that computer. Yeah,
I
there,
have a
Yeah,
friend.
man, Right, I saw Lord
went-
Tarok on there, bro. I got angry.
okay, go ahead, Flurry.
I have a friend who went and bought one of those the desktop pet things that what was their name?
Oh, back in the day? Oh,
Sugar Morning.
yeah, I remember
That
those.
Sugar Morning was doing for the ponies.
Yeah?
And one day he forgot to turn it off when he went to bed, and when he woke up, his computer was just pleading for murder because it was so heavily loaded with instances of that of his character running around on the screen.
You know, I have to be careful sometimes because whenever the load gets really heavy on my screen over here with the ponies, then shit gets like my computer chugs. Like if I've had up to 50 ponies on the screen at one point. Thank you, by the way, you freaking crazy people. It was wild. It was like the first night that I had them going. It was fucking pandemonium. I mean, there were horses everywhere, and I was trying to draw, and I couldn't do shit. Nothing. It's like they were
Drawing on hard mode.
constantly something in the way. And there's actually one pony who comes in here on a regular basis and is constantly farming points so that they can cause maximum chaos the next time they're online. Lumiere Elive, for example, Light Ascended, that was his name. He actually wrote a bot so that he could click the bonus points button without having to really think about it. And he's been saving up his points for Ponypocalypse. And he's constantly here. He's constantly pressing, but he hasn't jumped on the thing yet. And it's like, I'm just waiting for the shoe to drop, you know? There's gonna be one night
See,
when
me
shit's
and
gonna
him,
go
we
to hell in a
about to end your career, bro.
There's gonna be one night when that shit goes to hell in a handbasket, and I'm going to struggle the entire time.
Right, bro. He gonna be getting jumped.
Oh, you got the extension too? Fuck. All right. Well, no wonder Red is
I have that extension as well.
God. Oh God. Well, you guys are part of my nightmare, so thank you.
How?
Appreciate you.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's okay.
nice, man. At least you
I wasted
dream
all my
of me.
points I wasted all my points stopping you from swearing.
Well, you've only got 5 minutes left, so maybe save those points for the moment.
Right, you
I don't
might as
have
well,
enough right
bro.
now. I used the majority of my points getting Fluttershy back.
Yeah, they add up quick though, especially if you're here for most of the night. Like I think Lorelei's in the 100,000s at this point. If I made 100,000 point buy, Lorelei could just do it.
I'm at 52K.
52,000? You're here a lot, man. Like holy shit.
Yeah, man, I always show up for you, man. You my homie.
That you are, and you mine as well, bro. We all know this though. This is not an unknown thing. Manic and I are constantly lifting each other up.
Yep.
I will say you stress me out sometimes, but you know what? That's okay. It's like
I can tell. I know that.
it's like pushing my immune system sometimes. You know, you gotta give it some stress once in a while. All right, let's see if I close everything off. God, I love this song so much. It's Injuring Eternity by Thyre. It's just an instrumental, but oh god, it makes my heart sing. So good. Also, I fucked it up. Give it a second, and everything is brown. I'm brown, beat up, beat up.
Don't wanna sleep to dream.
Yeah, I put a song in your guys' head.
Oh, hi, Duppy.
Hey,
Juppity.
thanks for turn.
Hey, Duppy.
How you doing, Dup?
Just here for the last 5 minutes, waiting for you, Rich. Move your ass. We got work to do. I'm kidding.
Blame the clock, not me.
I am joking. I went outside. I took a.
Well,
little
y'all about
break,
to
a walk.
y'all about to go on missions? Y'all superheroes or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my god!
Nailed
Yo,
it.
can I join y'all team like we X-Men?
Nope. No, we are a partnership. We only have two. Sorry.
Oh man, it ain't fair, man. I was part of
It's
X-Men.
better
as well.
this way, man. Trust me, Manic. It's better this way. There's a lot more sanity on your side than on ours.
Yeah. No kidding.
Man, I already lost my sanity.
Can't lose what you never had, Manic.
That is true.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All the leaves are brown, all the leaves are
Yep.
brown.
Just getting this whipped up so that I can finish up the flats on Inkwell this evening. I want to
I think
get
you
this
missed a spot
guy.
next to the cheat.
Say again.
I think you missed a spot next to the cheat. face.
Don't think so.
That's
Oh,
not
there,
missing
yeah, with the hair.
texture area.
I see it. Thank you. I'm gonna get these flats done if it makes me overrun a little bit. There we go. That's better. But it shouldn't take me more than a couple of seconds. I'm down to the yellows on the bow here, so.
Before
Dude, take your
before the
time.
stream ends, you may want to check the gallery
Oh no. Has
because
Luan
Luan
been
did a
busy?
thing.
Luan has been busy.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh, Timora. All right. Fucking here we go. Oh god. If Danny's cackling, you know it's gonna be good.
Oh, I wonder what is it.
I was not expecting that. Holy shit.
All right, we're gonna watch it with audio, so everybody give it a minute. Oh god, it's only 6 seconds, but here we go. I'm gonna even pause the music. All right.
I didn't want to
That's
believe that
why-
you cursed us, but the evidence is overwhelming. You made me look ridiculous.
You made me.
Fucking
Yo,
what the fucking fuck? What the actual fucking fuck? You made me look amazing.
I
Fucking
mean, Fluttershy. Fluttershy.
the fucking memes out of this guy.
You made me
Oh.
sound ridiculous.
Oh my god, who just did that? That was awesome.
That was me.
Fucking wow.
I love how it cuts.
That is yeah, it's just you made me.
Made me look ridiculous.
You made me.
You made me.
You made me.
Oh god. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Well. Wow.
Oh,
And
jeezums.
cheapers cripes, guys. See, this is the shit we deal with on this server. This is just what this is fucking yeah, and you think this is weird? No, this is just fucking Saturday. Just this week.
Man, I ain't weird. See,
Okay.
Fluttershy looking like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like I would train with her. I would.
You're telling me that shit doesn't look weird.
That's Fluttershy, man. I don't have to respect.
Oh my god.
And it's my birthday. That might be my birthday present.
Oh my god.
Like,
What
let me
is
get some of that
happening?
Fluttershy.
Oh my fucking god. That was
One, look what you've done, did.
that was legitimately stressful. Impressive. Well done, the one. A++. Well, fantastic.
S+ for
Oh
me,
my
bro.
god.
S+. WS+. I love that.
Oh man. All right, let's go and okay, here's a rando. I'm it's time for us to raid. We are going to wrap up and we're going to go see somebody who only has one pony in their stream. So let's go and let's give somebody a little panic attack real quick. That's going to be fun.
Horse
Right, well,
raid.
let's jump scare them and chase them around their house.
Oh no.
Oh wow.
God,
Booga booga.
you guys are nuts. Luan, thank you. As always, please never leave. I don't think we would be the same without your absolutely batshit input.
Hey, right with you, bro. Now I got me a buff Fluttershy I can riz up now.
Manic, I never knew. If only I would have known.
Listen, hey, she look good. I like, but you ain't first, you last, y'all.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Take care, every pony.
Bye.
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 All right, let's see how this poor guy